Oh boy, it looks like it's that time of year again. It's time for utter disappointment. Who doesn't who doesn't love E3? The promise that it holds and then the shattered dreams that are left in its wake. I know I look forward to it every year. I don't know about you, chat. Boy, it looks Oh, what the Oh, looks like Xbox is doing a pre-show. Fuck them. Got that audio kicking through. They can wait. I'm not going to watch the Xbox preview show of the upcoming train wreck we're probably going to watch unfold because I love to watch 14 hours of Forza cars, followed by 2 minutes at 343 Studios' new Halo hit, and then 4 or 5 games that are going to get canceled a month after the fucking show. I don't know. Jeff Keighley's been saying some things. People are dropping some hints saying the hotness is coming. Some of the hardcore shit's about to hit us, and we're going to get some surprises at this year's E3 for Microsoft. I don't believe it. I don't buy the hype anymore. Todd has taught me this lesson fairly well, I think. But before we get started, people in chat were informing me that Boogie is dead. Holy shit. I mean, I knew that, things were tough for him, but I had no idea that him and Wings of Redemption went through with their suicide pact at a Del Taco in Phoenix. After eating 14 chalupas, they apparently shot each other with magnums. That is a sad story. Nobody deserves to die at a Del Taco. So I've tried to come up with a memorial video on the fly, something that really captures the spirit of Boogie. Let me put that up there. Everybody, just a moment of peace for the big guy. You know, had a tough life. I think we should all take a moment of silence for Boogie.
For any of you who think she might be cucking me right now or something like that, don't worry about that because she will be staying here. So don't get any crazy ideas, 4chan.
Tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies. Tell me lies.
Utterly heartbreaking. He'll always be in our hearts. We'll always remember him as somebody. He was a fighter. He was a fighter until the very end. It's the kind of guy we should all try to emulate. Yeah, press F. Press F to honor his memory. He's a good boy. Didn't deserve to go out like that. Dying at a Del Taco is a horrible fucking fate for anybody. That video, by the way, is from middle of last year. Ugh, not very good at predicting things. Everything's fine. I'm not. 4chan's wrong. I'm not getting cucked. Whoopsie. Hopefully, his ability to predict game releases is better than his ability to predict relationships. And since we're on the subject of death, I wanted to touch on this because I think Adam Sessler is terrible for having done this. Now, somebody sent this to me and they said, Jim, he tweeted this out and then he altered the tweet. There was such a backlash over what he said about Total Biscuit and Total Biscuit dying that he took the fucking tweet down and then tried to hide it and make it seem like it was something else. I am just a humble reporter covering gaming news. So I'm going to put this up here, and this is shameful. This is shameful that Adam Sessler would do this. It's a sick sort of humor. I don't know why he would do it. Look at that. Finally finished putting together my Total Biscuit cosplay, and on the very day that he died. How utterly horrible is Adam Sessler for doing that? Just shameful. Just shameful. I think the alleged drug use might be a factor into this. I don't know. Don't know why Adam Sessler's doing this. Fucking terrible though. Just awful. It's not the kind of community we want to we want to create. Not the kind of community we want to create. Adam, I it's just I can't go there, all right? I have a certain level of respect that I just won't pass that threshold. Adam doesn't give a shit though. He thought it was funny. Just awful. So we got a little bit of time to kill before the Microsoft proper starts. Maybe we'll watch a little bit of the pre-stream. I don't know. It depends on how awful it's going to be. I have a feeling it's going to be fucking terrible because it always is. But a few things in gaming news that might be that might be worth talking about. I think the first thing though we should really do is talk about EA. I didn't cover EA. I don't think fucking anybody did. We all knew what that was going to be. Sports, sports, sports. A little bit of Anthem. Sports, sports, indie game. Sports, sports, sports. It's the same every year with them. But I've got my report card. Probably time to upgrade it. Probably time to update it a little bit. Let's put that up on screen. Now, where's EA? EA is the fourth one over. My hopes for EA was a Star Wars Battlefront Not Shit edition. I don't think I'm getting it. I don't think I'm getting it. But my expectations were pretty on the money. There are 3 sports listed there, and then loot crates. Hype was half a fucking point. Half a fucking point. What was the reality? What was the reality in the grade that you would give EA? Well, Anthem just looks like their attempt at Destiny, doesn't it? I don't know. There's something that's not appealing about Anthem. It's not that it's a bad looking game or that it's a bad idea necessarily, or that the mechanics look like they're shit. But there's just something about it that's just, it doesn't hook me. It's like some weird mishmash of Destiny, and I'm almost getting like a Lost Planet 2 vibe from it. And for whatever reason, doesn't suck me in. So I'm gonna give them an F. I'm technically inept, so I can't update this while you're looking at it because I'm a fucking boomer apparently. But we're gonna say the reality was exactly as expected, complete horseshit, and the grade's an F. Now maybe I'm being too harsh. Maybe you guys loved it. Maybe you loved their presentation of nothing, like they do every fucking year. I love looking at a new John Madden game and a FIFA game and an NBA game every fucking year, year after fucking year after year, with no surprises or interesting bits thrown in the mix. I mean, that's what really draws me in as a fucking gamer. EA has brought that consistency we all look forward. If you want disappointment, EA is your fucking guy to go to. Wow, it's fucking nothing. I agree, chat. It is fucking nothing. It is absolutely fucking nothing. Jim, what Jim is going off? I'm not going off. I'm just telling you the honest reaction I had to EA. As far as my other report card, I mean, we're looking at Xbox coming up here. So, what do we got on the horizon? Well, I'm going to say my hopes, actual games. I know it's far-fetched. Let's see how that plays out. Hoping for actual fucking games in an Xbox convention or conference. It's far-fetched, but fuck it. Knock on wood, fingers crossed, let's hope we can go the distance on this. Expectations. TV, movies, music, and no games. That is what I expect from Xbox. Maybe some 4K Netflix. They're going to wow us with that. How about some hot Justin Bieber tracks? Because they seem to like to pull that shit out every year. Realistically, what my expectations are, they are going to announce a new Halo game, and they'll show 30 seconds of a CG trailer. There's going to be some new Forza game, where they spend 15 minutes showing off a fucking car on stage that nobody cares about, and almost no gamer out there can afford to buy. So it's like rubbing a poor person's face in shit, just to make sure they understand they're poor. You're not getting this. You're never buying this car. Look at it, lust after it, but you're never touching it. That's why you should buy Forza. You can pretend you own it. Maybe a new Gears of War. I've heard some rumblings about that. Other people are saying that there's some surprises coming. There are going to be some IPs popping up people weren't expecting. But I'd like you to remember, every past E3, what has happened to us? Oh, Scalebound's going to come out. It's this awesome game. Look how far into development we are. Canceled. Hey guys, remember Phantom Dust? Wasn't that some hot shit? Canceled. Hey, you looking forward to Crackdown 3? Delayed. That is the Microsoft experience. They like to blue ball you. It's a little bit of a hand job to get you excited, and then they just walk away without finishing you off. There's no happy ending in a Microsoft convention. There's no happy ending in an E3 where Xbox is involved. People saying, fuck being poor, welcome to reality. You're never buying that Forza car. None of us are. But they've got the big machine, don't they? The Xbox One X. That's supposed to be the beast that exists. That's got, what is it, 600 bajillion fucking teraflops. This thing can do your laundry and your math homework. It's a big boy gaming console. It's bringing the fucking heat to the competition. Too bad it has 0 games for it. I used to like to shit on Sony and call it a Bloodborne machine. But at this point, at least they have Bloodborne. What the fuck does Xbox have? Every game they release, I can play on the PC. Every multi-platform that comes out is either on the PC or the PS4. So what is drawing me into the Xbox experience? I fucking don't know. I really, honest to God, don't. I don't even hate the console, but there's just nothing for it. Sunset Overdrive? Wasn't that a fucking launch title? How long is the Xbox One, Xbox One S, Xbox One X? Jesus, get a better naming scheme. How long has that console been on the market? To point to Sunset Overdrive and say, "Hey, look, we've got this one game from 5 years ago. I think you're going to enjoy it." Doesn't really draw the people in. 4K Minecraft, that's the way to go. 4K Minecraft might be the way to go. Now I'm going to be covering Microsoft today, and then post stream, take a small break, and then come back for the evening stream, which I think is Ubisoft tonight. I gotta double check. I don't know why they broke all these conferences up. I don't understand that. Should be just smashed in together. Putting EA out by itself on the first day was kind of a dickish move. It almost makes me think that video game companies are like high school kids, and EA is the nerd that gets bullied behind the building because nobody likes them. So they're like, "You go first. Nobody's going to do this with you. You go first and get embarrassed." But yeah, for today, it's just Microsoft and Ubisoft. And then tomorrow, I believe it's Sony. Oh, God, who the fuck is it tonight? You know what? Let me double check because I'm going to sound retarded if I get this wrong. I'm almost certain that Bethesda is tomorrow. At least I know for tomorrow's E3 coverage, they've got everybody smashed together. Holy shit, Bethesda's tonight. All right. So I'll do Microsoft, take a small break, come back for Bethesda. It's in the evening. But tomorrow it's Squaresoft an hour, and then Ubisoft another hour, PC Gaming Show another hour, and then Sony with Nintendo on their own day. To finish it off. To finish it off, to call it a day. Yes, I see chat. Yes, I see. Bethesda is tonight. Let me read some of these super chats here. Do a little war ski and pound through some of them, and then I've got other things to pull up. Some interesting shit to talk about to kill the time before the show proper starts. So we'll get to that. Oh boy, I hope that didn't just fuck my live event up. No, we're good. Okay. A little worried there. Fucking boomer working technology doesn't know what he's doing. Of course he doesn't. The speed is slow. Gotta love that. All right, what do we got here? Goy George, the Holocaust didn't happen, but it should have. Always an important message to put out there during E3. Nothing says video games. Like World War II. Baku, whose milkers do you prefer? Kate Dennings or Christina Hendricks? I don't know who either of them are, so I prefer neither of theirs. Also, we be making a video on Mr. Anime. Itachi Uchiha, school shooter. No, I wasn't planning on it, but now I'm going to look into it. Because why wouldn't you? Jim, did you actually buy a Switch, you mong? I can neither confirm nor deny that. People have been putting the rumor out there that I own a Switch. And I've yet to be photographed outside walking around in cardboard, so you take your own guess on that. Nonsense drawing, this is compensation for having to stream this coming trash fire. Every year of E3 is a trash fire, but I think the weird thing I've noticed is if you kind of look back at the middle aughts, right? 2006 to maybe like 2009, 2010 even. It was terrible. Every E3 conference was just fucking awful. But it was entertaining because of the cringe and because people didn't know what the fuck they were doing and the presentations were all goofy as shit. The problem I've noticed in the last, I'd say 2 or 3 years, is it doesn't even have that anymore. I mean, we've gone past watching it because it's a train wreck, almost into not watching it because it's getting boring. There's nothing exciting going on, and I think they become so self-aware of the shit that they do that gets put into compilations that they try to avoid it a little bit more. So I don't know what the future E3 is going to look like in another 5 years. It's just going to be a boring corporate presentation. I don't know. The cringe is kind of enduring. I hope they don't fucking throw it away. Jim, have you heard of Blackbuster Critic? Yes, I have. Didn't he do a video on some Some weird Sonic pedophile on DeviantArt, I think is where I've heard of him. Call your new series Spreetards? That's not a bad name. Shane, yay. Okay. Oh, another update. Booger29888 is dead this morning, Jim. Yeah, we've honored him this morning. It's illegal to possess these stolen documents. Gas Wheels. Someone needs to make an Antifa sim called Bash the Fash. Would be worth it to see the collecting gaming press orgasm over a terrorism simulator. We're actually going to be talking about Steam. You know what? Let me jump into that. It's a good natural segue into what the fuck is going on with Steam. Now, I've noticed the gaming press. I watched Jim Sterling did a video saying that Steam now endorses AIDS Simulator because apparently he's ass blasted at the fact that you can put whatever the fuck you want up now as long as it's not completely illegal or just outright trolling to fuck with people. Now again, that's a very vague definition for their new rules. If it's fucking with people, if it's trolling, who's going to decide that? Obviously Valve is. So they could make a call one way or the other. But the point is, we're going to get to see anime tits. What are these fucking people so upset about? I know every gaming outlet and every YouTube talking head is all fucked up over the notion that you can actually choose what you want to buy and that people can throw up whatever they want on there. But are we going to try to pretend that before Greenlight and before all of that, there weren't awful fucking video games on Steam? Is Bad Rats something they've never heard of? I mean, you as a consumer kind of have a responsibility. The onus is on you to look at the information that's out there and to decide whether or not a game is good or bad. Somebody putting it in your face and saying, "Hey, buy this," is it really a compelling argument for censoring a storefront? Call me old-fashioned, but I think that's kind of gay. In fact, I am forward-looking on this. That is why I've decided to work on my own new game series that is going to be exclusive to the PC that I like to call Anime Sluts 2018. Now, it's a real-time strategy game that involves a careful planning out of how to masturbate properly while using a keyboard and mouse. How quick will your QuickTime event be? Download, unzip, and find out. The future is bright, gentlemen. Anime tits are they're acceptable on Steam now. Take my money, anime sluts. I'm telling you. You get ready for that hentai. Now, I'm sure there are going to be a few instances in the future where it gets pushed to its limit. Maybe somebody's going to remaster Replay and throw it up on there. And we can watch Kotaku and Polygon and Rock Paper Shotgun all flip their collective shit at the idea that there's a hentai rape simulator now on Steam. But for the most part, I mean, it was devs that put out games that people liked. I liked Honey Pop. I liked playing it. I liked Bejeweled. I liked puzzle games. I don't care if there are fucking anime titties in the game. But the fact that they were getting targeted to have their shit removed because it was sexualized, and then Steam had to address that, and then the school shooter game came out, and they were getting bitched at even more. And then they came out with a definitive stance saying, fuck it. We're just going to let you put up whatever you want. As long as it's not just complete and utter shit, we're going to let you put it up there. So I'm fine with that. Because now we get a Honey Pop where you can see them titties. Now we're going to get all sorts of games. No more uncensored patch bullshit. It's just right in there. Yeah, Monster Girl Quest. There you go. For the low price of $5, you can you you can fuck all sorts of bizarre anime creatures in Monster Girl Quest 2018 edition, exclusive to Steam, with DLC pre-order content. Oh boy, it's gonna make modding interesting too. A whole host of shit's gonna be happening, and I think people are getting their panties in a bunch over fucking nothing. I mean, while we're all having a fun reaction to it, this I'd say is the gaming press's reaction to the idea that they can't control what Steam puts out or allows on their fucking platform
For
anymore.
anyone,
Oh, no, that was the wrong rip. Sorry. Went back to Boogie. Didn't mean to. Didn't mean to. I'd say this is the reaction. Yeah, that about sums up my idea of game journalism. Every time they run into something they don't like, it's the end of the world. A little bit of YOLO and kick the fucking chair out. Call it a day. Oh no, anime tits are on Steam. Better kill myself. Or maybe they're a little slower about it. Maybe they take their time. You know, they don't like that instant suicide. They wanna get some of that pity first. Just watering that fucking tree and waiting for the day. Just waiting for that day to come. Where did I leave off here? New age culture, COD BR though. I don't know. I'm not. I'm not touching that. A plastic chair. Rest in peace, Boogie 1488. Host of diners, drive-ins, and dives. He'll rip and pepperoni, big guy. Striker Quiet GameSpot coverage shit show. The lost sound during a making of Cup Ahead presentation. Fucking beautiful way to go, gaming journalism. They're always known for their quality content. No one stop giving money to the soy boy, you morons. Gave $5 to say that. Charles Hodge, the internet never forgets. Politically incorrect. Hitler did nothing wrong. Boogie didn't do nothing. He ate those chalupas. Led to that heartbreak. Well, I can't say. Can we say Boogie did nothing wrong? I mean, can we just be honest about this? When people were saying, hey, dude, maybe your wife taking pictures of sitting on big, ripped black guys' laps isn't a great idea. And he was like, nah, you guys. It's totally cool. Nothing, nothing's going to come of it. A year later, they're divorced. I'm just saying. Maybe he did a few things wrong. Afro Goon, I hope we get something as hilariously bad as Minecraft segment last year. I'm sure we will. Napoleon Bonaparte, hey, Medicare, thought I should give you a little bit of cash, but I do not like to do subscriptions. Your videos are a great source of entertainment at work. Keep on bringing the lulz. T Liberalist, I don't have subscriptions on this channel. You've got to be like a gaming channel to do that. I don't fucking know. That's like an Ice Poseidon thing. Connor Pothoff, hope you're ready for shekels, you bitch. Dreary Spider, Jim, do you think DSP will finally be good at games with his new disability controller? With a new disability controller? Is that the Xbox one? I'm not even going to shit on him for that. I thought that was pretty good. When I was younger, something that really fucked me up, like I still remember this to this day. It was the most depressing thing I've ever seen in my life, and it really, really legitimately fucked me up. I was at God, this was back during the PS1. And I'm looking through the video game section, looking at different games, shit that I'm interested in. Oh, look, there's Brigandine, or oh, maybe Legend of Legaia. Just trying to find something that would be entertaining. And I walk around to look at another aisle's worth of games. And there standing there is like this 12-year-old boy. And he's just staring at all the video games that are in front of him. But the thing that fucked me up about it was he had no arms. Just completely gone. So here's this 12-year-old kid, probably loves video games or wants to play them. No arms, no hands, can't fucking do it. Jesus Christ, that was a dark day. So I'm totally fine with somebody like Microsoft or those other companies putting out disability controllers, because that image of that kid not being able to play games still fucking haunts me. I'm totally for companies putting in the investment to make it so they can play games and shit. God, that was depressing. Okay. let's move away from the sad shit. It's illegal to possess those stolen documents. I'm scratching my lottery tickets, Jim. I don't know about never buying that car. Well, that is a good way to invest in the future. Gambling is a sure thing that never backfires on anybody. One day that BMW is going to be yours. Fuck the haters. Takasu Halo Battle Royale Edition. Holy shit. As if Battlefield wasn't bad enough. It's like somebody sat down in a boardroom meeting at EA, right? And they're all thinking, what do gamers really want? What's going to make the gaming population happy? More women? Check that off the box. More disabled people? Check that one off the box. How about some more minorities? Check that one off the box. Let's rush out that trailer. So you've got a World War II trailer with nothing but women, people missing arms, and black dudes running around the battlefield, and you're like, what the fuck am I watching? What alternate history? Did Harry Turtledove write this game trailer? What the fuck is going on? Where are the reptilians? But that's not enough. The people in that boardroom meeting were like, that's good. That's a good start. But how can we really, kick it up a notch? Let's do something out of the box. I know, Battle Royale. That's what all the kids are talking about. Let's do Battlefield Battle Royale. And the only people you can play as in Battle Royale mode are disabled black women in wheelchairs. They're the Nazis, they're the US soldiers, they're the Brits, and the Japanese. We're going to call this mode Wheelchair Wars. Who can wheel faster to the control point? You're going to have to find out when Battlefield drops this September, whenever the fuck it comes out. Jesus, enough with the fucking battle royale modes. Crucial Bunny, thoughts on Cyberpunk 2077 and CD Projekt Red? I like CD Projekt Red. I'll have to see what Cyberpunk 2077 looks like once it's kind of put out there. Justin 1982, Jim, Jim, you ride Eternal on Highways of Valhalla. Well, Justin, I'm gonna give you that extra A and assume that you meant May instead of my. Connor Pothoff, Minecraft stolen. Disky Fringo, Rusty Shackelford has the big gay. Good to know. Sean Turner, Boogie confirmed for Smash. Rest in peace. His ashes will be used for new Doritos flavors. Oh, I don't know. Can you really flavor something cholesterol? Is there such a taste as pure lard? I'm putting that's mean. You know what? I just pulled an Adam Sessler. I'm being mean to the dead. I shouldn't do that. I'm sorry. Sinjin Lai, thoughts on Battle Royale memes? Rip MOBAs, laugh my ass off. I'm sick of fucking Battle Royale. Chat, you've got to agree with me on this. I can't be the only one that's fucking tired of it. why? Why would you? I get it. I get it. Right? Everybody really liked Player Unknown Battlegrounds. That's great. Everybody really liked Fortnite. That's awesome. But that doesn't mean every fucking existing franchise needs to shoehorn it in. And I really did not expect Battlefield 5 to do that. So now I'm kind of a little fucked up because if they're going to do it, who knows who's going to do it? Everybody's going to fucking do it. Yeah, and he was talking about Call of Duty Battle Royale. It just stop. Fucking stop. No more. Another Showa. I swear God, if Fallout 76 is a VR gimmick, I'm going to Sam Hyde their headquarters. Well, that is a strong reaction. I don't know. Every year at E3, there are always the certain types of people that say they have leaks, and we usually learn that they're completely fucking wrong. But occasionally, a few people will hit close to the truth, whether they actually have inside information or they're just really good at guessing things. Fallout 76 has been hinted at to be, a large online component. I mean, obviously, we all know it's going to have the base building shit in it. It's set only 20 years after the Fallout, so the world's going to be completely wrecked to shit. I don't know. My fear is that, it could have VR gimmicks, and it could also have fucking Battle Royale. Or it could just be Fallout Rust Edition. Just let me have my single-player games. I mean, fucking Christ. Just let me have that one little thing, Todd. And Golf Milter, another, other than Boku no Piku, what's your favorite anime? Also, you're a nigger. Oh, hurtful. I've already said my favorite anime. Everybody knows that. Legend of the Galactic Heroes. Nobody watches it because it's a lot of drawn out talking and politics, but it's good shit. Tavid Andros, blacks are a myth. Now you know the truth. Thank you, Tavid. Connor Pothoff, bad news. Boogie actually got rezzed and is now terraforming the multiverse for Goyim Nation. I guess he's the he's the sixth Crisis now in Stellaris. That's a hell of a step up from YouTuber to actual living incarnation of a Crisis in Stellaris. Thank you, Boogie. Now I've got something to look forward to other than multi-dimensional threats. DM Jim, can you tell my brother he's a piece of garbage? Thanks, man. DM's brother, you're a piece of garbage. Jake, how long will it take to put your E3 supercut onto your Crowcat channel? That's not me. He actually does really great fucking cuts, so good stuff. ANNY, or Anonymous for $1, no message. Hank Wimbledon, personal responsibility is toxic. It's current year. Yeah, you know what? We've got time. Let's fucking talk about it. I play Overwatch, which is probably, similar to saying I am a homosexual at this point, but whatever. Call me gay. I accept it. I liked playing Overwatch. I like going into the arcade mode and just playing, No Limits or, Mystery Heroes, shit like that. So I think I'm kind of segregated away from the main thrust of the shit that's happening in that game. But at this point, because you brought up Toxic, and immediately now when I hear Toxic, I think fucking Blizzard and I think fucking Overwatch. Can you do anything in that game? If you play a hero consistently and you're good at it, you get banned. If you don't let your teammates pick the hero that you're playing, you get banned. If you kill too many people or die too many times, you get banned. If you use voice lines too much, you get banned. If you say something mean in chat, you get banned. If you say something mean on Twitter or on YouTube or anywhere else that's not in the actual fucking game, that's a ding dong banu. And I've wondered for a while, like over the past 6 months, why the queues seem to be getting so much longer. Like why it takes so long to get into a match. I think it's because they're banned so many fucking people. Nobody's left to play the goddamn game anymore. At this point, I don't know. I hate this shit though. You buy a game, you get into a game. The online stuff that's always there is always going to happen. It doesn't matter if it's on PC or a console. People are going to shit talk. It's the nature of fucking online gaming. But once you kind of get into a flow and you start enjoying yourself, here come the developers to just shit on everything and make sure that nobody can enjoy themselves. Fucking can't stand it. My face is tired. Major League Anime Sluts 2K18. EA's already stolen my idea. Fuck. Planet Trendy. Microsoft has been going downhill ever since Steve Jobs died. I think Microsoft has been going downhill ever since they announced Xbox One. They had a strong position kind of. When the original Xbox came out, they were new on the scene. It did badly overseas, especially in, Asian territories. But it had its appeal. There was a lot of good shit on the original Xbox. Then the Xbox 360 came out, and, even with the Red Ring of Death, it seemed like the multi-platform games played better on it. And so people kind of gravitated towards it. So slowly but surely they're building themselves up, right? And Xbox One is going to be their chance to really capture the market. They're going to go head to head with Sony. They're going to fuck them up. And what do? They offer the anti-gaming console. People now forget, but when Xbox One was originally going to come out, fucking Kinect integration, Cortana integration, it was always online, DRM up the ass. You basically had a hotbox in the middle of your living room that looked at you all the time, that recorded you all the time. It was like some NSA back door that was just a front door. They didn't even try to dress it up. And then on top of that, that might have even been forgivable if they had fucking games, and if they didn't try to bend you over a barrel about using used games or how you bought physical media. I mean, if you remember, I think it was one of their VPs had said something akin to stop being poor when people said, well, what if I don't have an online connection? What if I can't download shit? What if I can't check in? What if I can't get a patch? What if I want physical media? Don't be poor was essentially the response they got. And then another guy at Xbox, the one that always does the presentations, had said, well, that's what the Xbox 360 is for. I'm like, god damn, man. Talk about shooting yourself in the fucking foot. They had the chance to really push forward, and they just completely fucked it up. And it's been nothing but a fuck up ever since. I don't like these middling console revisions that have kind of become the feature rather than the exception. It's one thing to have a console and then at the very end of its lifespan you create a cheaper version of it to try to really push those last sales. I mean, we've seen that before, whatever. But now it's like, oh, we've got a new model of the same fucking thing every 6.5 months or every year. You need to change your Xbox One to an Xbox One S. Well, hey, now that Xbox One S isn't good enough, you need to get an Xbox One X. Well, what am I playing on any of them? What's the purpose of buying it? That's my rant. That's my rant for your joke comment. Another $2 from Anonymous. Darren, I'm ready for the future. We all are. Shitpost King, Devolver Digital Conference is also tonight. Are you going to cover it? Probably not. For two reasons. One, you know, I don't see a reason to cover it. And two, Devolver Digital usually is pretty funny with what they do. And so I'll just watch the video they put up. I have no complaints about them as a company. Drunk Bottle Maniac, how dare you, Jim? Raveley was a masterpiece. We all know it is. No Evans for a dollar. Gear 3009, the gaming press can suck it. I think that's a sentiment shared by the majority of people in the world. Trump Nation, will you do a stream for the Singapore Nuclear Apocalypse Planning Summit? Might be the last chance to milk your sweet, sweet super chattel. No, I have no plans of doing that. I'll probably watch it if it takes place, but no plans of streaming that. Barrett is Shaft. In before 100 more ugly, sinewy, gay World War II Battlefield copies and new creative CSGO style money grabs. Excited for School Shooter 2, the Cold Steel story. Love you, Jimbo. Well, thank you. Hank Wilmington. Jim, have you heard of the internet aristocrat? You sound like him. He was the official self-proclaimed leader of Gamergate. I stay away from misogynistic movements. I don't know, Hank. I've never heard of them. Apula dog. And that's some kind of emoticon. I don't even know. It looks like a winking face with a baseball cap. I'm sure there's a name for it. The Bone Zone. Metokurist presents Milked at Her Uncle's Farm, the game. The experience featuring Dick Masterson from The Dick Show. Pre-ordered today for Boogie 8 or 1488. Wasn't there a game that was coming out? Was it Breeding Farm? There was some fucking game, some furry porn game that was put up onto like Kickstarter or Indiegogo or Patreon that was making a retarded amount of money, like $50,000 or $60,000 a month, and it's just some hentai game for furries, and then it imploded. God, I have to look into the backstory of that. I wonder whatever happened with that. Because with Steam's new rules, they could have put it up there. You could be you could be playing furry porn games right now on Steam. Thank you, Gabe. That's what everybody asked for. Digital VHS, do LSD. Not a not a hardcore drug user. Dances with Metroids. Jim, are you expecting to see Pikmin 4 this year? I don't know if I want to get into predictions for Nintendo, but whatever. Fuck it. I expect we're going to see Metroid 4, a little bit of gameplay, at least a tiny bit, some kind of a trailer. Obviously, Smash is going to be there. I'm hoping for something else. I mean, it'd be cool if we could see like Pikmin 4, or fuck it, an F-Zero game, or maybe a Star Fox game that doesn't have the world's worst fucking control scheme built into it. Is that a possibility? Maybe. I don't know. But I think this year probably it's going to be Sony and Nintendo that will have the best conferences. I know people have a lot of speculation about what's coming out at Sony, and just from my point of view, if Devil May Cry 5 drops at the Sony conference, I'm fucking happy. That will make my E3. That's really the only thing I give a shit about. Now there is a caveat to that, a little addendum tacked on to the very end. I swear to fucking God, if they start playing, the intro, if the music kicks on and the stage goes dark, and Devil May Cry 5, it's about to be presented, I swear to fucking Christ Almighty, if Tamim walks out onto stage to introduce that fucking game, I'm throwing my PlayStation out the fucking window and I'm never touching a Sony product again. I won't have anything to do with it. That would probably be the world's worst fucking thing that could happen, in my opinion, and I'm a little scared it might happen. So we'll see. But as far as conferences go, yeah, I think Sony and Nintendo probably have the better shot this year of doing shit. For those just joining or wondering what the fuck is going on, about 22 minutes here and Microsoft's press conference is going to be kicking off. We're just shooting the shit and killing time before it kicks in. And now I lost my place. You're going to have to give me a minute. Give me a minute to find it. A lot of boomer comments. Yeah, don't blame you guys. Luke Sims, Boogie will be on YouTube coverage of E3. Will he really? Is Boogie at the event live? Well, shit. I mean, I will give him this. He did get the surgery. He did lose a lot of weight. So, fuck, I mean, losing your wife would be rough, but he's going to be in shape. He's going to be a skinny guy, and he's making YouTube money. A lot, because he's got a big channel. So maybe he'll go out there and meet a new girl. Meet a nice new woman who's attractive. They can go out and do shit. Have a better life. Who knows? Pluto, my name is Andy Worski, and I love the IRA. Though the blood of English children, freedom flows. Yesterday's shopping malls, tomorrow's kindergartens. Goddamn, Andy. It's a hell of a statement. FSB Blue Apocalypse, can't afford a new Xbox. It's free when you have the EBT. Is it really? Is Microsoft signed an exclusive deal with the U.S. government? It's good to know. Ellie Perez, hey, Mr. Medicare, any advice for a college student? Try not being a college student, Ellie. Go into the trades, become an electrician or a plumber and make $40 an hour and have a job that's probably guaranteed until the end of time. Dan, Boomer tells stories of Thalamide kids. Oof. Old man Jim. Napoleon Bonaparte, by subscribe, I meant to your Patreon. I understand. Sorry. I thought you meant on YouTube. I know they've got all these weird fucking features popping up everywhere. Who knows? Smug Bugman, remember when video games used to be fun? Me either. I do. I do remember when video games used to be fun. I think the last fun generation of video games was probably PS2, GameCube, Xbox. At least from a console point of view. And I'd almost exclusively attribute that to, Sony for the PS1 and PS2 had a really phenomenal library. It's, that transition from all the developers kind of in the PS1 era, switching over to PlayStation because they didn't want to deal with the cost and prohibitive memory of a cartridge on Nintendo's N64. So they all kind of jump ship to the PS1, and they start selling gangbusters. So everybody's fucking making these games, and it just was like this huge influx of really great shit, and that kind of transitioned into the PS2. Um, and don't get me wrong. I mean, N64 had good titles, GameCube had good titles, Xbox had good titles, but I don't know, man. PS3, Xbox 360, and the Wii were just disappointments kind of all around for me. And PS4 and Xbox One, I have been disappointments for me. Maybe I'm just getting jaded in my old age. I don't know. Oni Tama, Hamtaro Battle Royale on Nintendo Switch is going to be Nintendo Treehouse. Cap this. Well, shit. I will make sure to cap that and I will play it. I will put that up on screen, full screen, for the entire fucking Nintendo conference if Hamtaro Battle Royale shows up, because you fucking called it. Zakora T, thoughts on the soon-to-be properly revealed Fallout 76 Battle Royale Extreme Ultimate featuring Todd Howard's son? Well, I'm going to buy mine right away. You see that disappointment? You can have it. Daedra Blade, E3 will be haunted by Total Casket's Ghost Gym. I don't know. I mean, I didn't see anybody really bringing up Total Biscuit's death yet. Maybe you're right. Maybe that's going to be something that's on a lot of streams. I'm watching the conferences just raw. I haven't really watched anybody cover the conferences. But then again, it's only been EA, so we'll see how things turn out. Eternal Nemesis, Jesus Jim. 1 minute laughing at Boogie cucking himself out of marriage to a depressing tragedy of an armless child not being able to play video games. Welcome to the Metocast, E3 edition. Dustin D. Hayes was checking your Twitter to see if you were streaming E3, saw the Lover Slab tweet, and checked it out, laughed all day. Take a look at the shit show. Oh, it's going to be fun. Morris Dem, Mr. Anime might be the first YouTube spree killer. Dude killed his entire family 6 years ago and planned to shoot up a school. Well, I'm going to have to take a look now. Trump Nation, any advice for an aspiring architect? None. I have no advice for you. Best of luck. I hope your buildings don't fall. There's my advice. Don't let your buildings fall over. It's the one thing you need to be sure of when you're a fucking architect. Takasu, I don't know, Jim. The electric scooters might be in the DLC. We'll have to wait and see. Caleb Lambright, thanks, Jim. You make my day long time fan. My glow in the dark CA Kangs have my $5 you rich mofo. You're a good boy. Let Jade out. Now she's stuck in the cage. Elizabeth Barthree, will Battlefield 5 Battle Royale collab with Tonka-Sa? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see if that's DLC. Disky Fringo, Battle Royale has the big gay. It is getting annoying to me. TikTok, for me, it's not even about the games anymore. I just like watching people make idiots of themselves on stage. That's what I watch E3 for. I think that's what all of us tune into E3 for. We want, interesting game releases, and when new hardware comes out, we're all interested in it. But the shit show proper is kind of what people are looking forward to. That's why the last couple of years have been really disappointments, because it's not there like it used to be. Like the old E3, go look up Konami from 2008. That was a fucking train wreck. That was a great E3. You're not going to see one like that again. So I don't know. Darred, I played Battle Royale as Arma 2 mod, then Culling and King of the Kill was a thing. I was tired of it before PUBG was even a thing. Mahala Mamula, will Chris Chan and Sonichu appear in the new Smash? Also, did you see Chris Chan's interview with Count Dankula? Chris said Ted Bundy didn't do nothing. No, I didn't watch his interview with Count Dankula. Last Chris Chan interview I watched was when he was with Guru Larry. Cosmic Doragon, get ready for Bloodborne 2 Battle Royale. They better. God damn, that would be awful. Bloodborne 2 Battle Royale mode. Fucking awful. Oofin. Yeah, here's something. Let's talk about this. Fucking Christ. Command and Conquer mobile game is fucking depressing. It's like they brought back Might and Magic as a first-person shooter with Battle Royale. Somebody was saying they killed it again, but you can't really kill something that's already dead. Yeah, let's take a series everybody is waiting for after fucking it up a couple times already and release it as a mobile game. I don't understand why they're doing that. I don't understand what the fuck is the thought process. Chat, why don't we pull chat here? Chat, you tell me. Command and Conquer mobile game. Press 1 if it's the best idea in the universe. Press 2 if you want to drink bleach when you saw it up on screen. Got to give it a second. There's an obvious delay. But let's see what their honest reaction is to the reality of Command and Conquer, the mobile game. Seeing a lot of twos. There's some confused ones though mixed in there. Maybe they didn't understand the question. But if I were to go on raw percentage at this point, EA, on how popular your game is going to be just based on the chat's reaction, I'd say you got about 2% interest and 98% spite. So that's a good business decision. Connor Potoff, if I gave you 10 grand, would you get my name tatted on you? No, I wouldn't. The Bone Zone, Boogie 1488 eats McDonald's sauce off the floor. Not anymore, he doesn't. Apparently, he died this afternoon at a Del Taco. Matrows, Battlefield 5, the Tarted WW2 LARPers Edition. Otvik 3, can't wait for Fallout 1488. Yeah, well, it's going to be a while. We're only on 76. Gulf City Viking, Jim, are you wearing your Labo armor? Always. It protects me. Going to need that protection for the bombs that are going to be getting dropped at the Microsoft presentation today. Dr. Coat, thoughts on Legends of the Galactic Heroes, Die Noir V? I haven't watched. You're talking about the new iteration of it. I haven't watched it yet. Can't give you my thoughts on it just yet. Big Boy Witch Conference is showing for the new new games for Temple OS, the best one. Carlos Pena, number 2 trending on YouTube Live. Congrats, Jimbo. That's probably inaccurate. Uh, Other people do E3 streams that are way fucking higher than this. So I'm going to guess something's wrong with their trending page. The Bone Zone, what music do you like? I like prog rock. Do you? I listen to whatever's got a good beat. Evil Table. Apparently, before the Sony conference, Boogie is going to talk with the NBA. Player from Sacramento Kings about E3. Seriously. We have to watch that. I will make sure to tune in early for the Sony conference to catch Boogie talking with NBA players because those two people have a lot in common. Xenofag Uprising, who do you main in Overwatch? It really depends. Because of Mystery Heroes, it's whoever the fuck you get thrown. But if I just want to have fun and fuck around, maybe like Diva or Junkrat. Um, if I want to do well, I guess Lucio. It took me a while to get used to him, but I like him. I also like Moira. It just depends. I've got like 4 or 5 that I kind of cycle through. A Recovery Anonymous, Jim, if you're looking for a place to do edgier streams, try Gab TV. They're all tech, and so they'll only ban doxing and illegal stuff, also tipping. No, somebody actually mentioned. Oh, I can't remember what the fuck it is. There's another one that will let you stream anything you want and will leave you the fuck alone. I wish I could remember the name of it, but I plan on actually streaming over there and putting up like a long time ago. I wanted to do Deviants After Dark, where I could just look at uncensored DeviantArt shit and just go through the worst of the worst internet stuff. So I'm gonna do it over there. At least if it works. I don't know yet, but I've already found a place, but I just can't fucking remember the name of it right now. The Bone Zone. Could I wreck you? Could I do a wrecked gore WebM GIF show on Flexstorm? I don't know. I think you could. Is that? Oh, that might be what it is. Plexstorm, I think, is what it was called. Mr. Heisenberg, get ready for the new PS4 games Microsoft reveals every year. You're 100% accurate. Xenophag Uprising TF2 is better than Overwatch in every single way. I don't disagree. Blue Satoshi, Microsoft has been shit since Windows 8. Darkstar 1001, any thoughts about Anthem? I already said it really. It just doesn't pull me in. It's not that it looks like it's a bad game, but for whatever reason it's missing something to hook me. Mike Hunt, anime titties. Master Grade 25, hey Jim, what games are you excited for in the Chinese Tencent conference? We got 12,000 people watching, almost 13. I don't think the majority of people watching me or who pay attention to E3 or even pay attention to video games understands the fucking sheer amount of gaming companies that Tencent owns. They have percentages in nearly everybody. They own people outright, like Riot Games. And they have their own video game console that's exclusive, I guess, to Asia. I want to see them come over here. Because since they own a portion of pretty much fucking every game development studio, we could have one console that gets every fucking game for it, even the exclusive shit. I don't know. Maybe the Blade is an awful fucking console, but I'm actually kind of curious to see what it plays like. Blue Satoshi wasn't the Don't Be Poor guy Cliffy B. No, he was the none of that single player $60. No, what was it? None of that $60 multiplayer only bullshit. That was Cliffy B. And it launched only in worthy countries. Remington Mohan, Ubi announces AC Royale with quadriplegic Templars. Now you can relive the great moments of Assassin's Creed by crawling with your tongue on the floor. How will you assassinate people with your chest knives? I don't know. It would be a hell of an interesting attempt. Piccolo the Driving Ape Man, 10:30 Eastern. Dreamcast number 4. How to Beat Your Blind Wife. Watch The Blind and Special tonight. Rip Steve Blackman. All hail the blue whale. Xenophag Uprising. Jim, have you ever heard of the True Capitalist Radio or Radio Graffiti? He isn't doing it anymore, but it was basically boomer trolling central. Yeah, I've heard of True Capitalist Radio. Fascist Fish. All hail blue whale. Kaiser Squishy. I got banned from the Twitch chat. I don't have a Twitch chat, so can't imagine you're getting banned there. Professor Worthless? Will you kill yourself if Todd reveals The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Battle Royale VR? No, because I expect Todd to constantly fuck up my expectations. So at this point, him doing terrible things is probably what I expect him to do. We're also 10 minutes away from the Xbox conference officially starting. Do a few more super chats, then we're right over into it. Mr. Roman, I stopped upgrading game consoles. I still have my PS2. Good choice. A lot of good games for it. Scypian Ninja, the game was breeding season. The artist killed it. Talking about the one I was mentioning earlier that had like an absurd amount of money they were bringing in per month. Adolf Honkler, shout out my main man Bjorn, the content king. Skull. Jim, are you going to buy Active Shooter? What's the most what's the most SJU game this year in your opinion? Uh, I, I, I guess Battlefield, just because it feels like they're, and it's not even that the gameplay or the story necessarily is SJW-ish. It's just they're shoving diversity right up its ass for a ridiculous reason, almost to the point of absurdity at this point. KS Wheels, fucking 2K Sports is the worst about breaking character archetypes in order to make online play fair and screwing offline in the process. All right, we'll read a few more of these, and then we're going to go right to Microsoft. Get your expectations ready. Oh boy. Who's ready for disappointment and tears? All right. Where are we here? Langerlord, Boogie's Milkers, or Anime Titties. Obviously, Anime Titties, the Orange Cow for 10. Thank you, no message. Maybe you forgot to put it in. Otaku Bullfrog, do you still think Steam will just cuck out later again? It's always a possibility that might happen, but I don't think so, to be honest. Never So Clever As This, what are your expectations for Doom 2? Now, are we talking about the original Doom 2? Because my expectations were met with that. Or are we talking about Doom 2, parentheses 2018, sequel to Doom 1, parentheses 2016? In which case, I don't know what to expect. Dotmo, make R9K great again. Fuck Ryko. The Orange Cow Jim used the glow-in-the-dark connections to make Scalebound happen. I don't know did they scrap it entirely? I can't imagine you'd get that far into the development process and just completely throw it away. It's got to be sitting on a shelf somewhere. Bring it out for the Switch. Amazing 1985. Jim, have you played the new God of War? No, I haven't. I have no interest in playing a game that clones its bosses, so you fight the same fucking giant ogre, whatever the fuck it is, 800 times in a row. The Eagle Spurge. Did you see that video with the article about teachers teaching black kids? Thoughts if you saw it? Thanks. No, I haven't seen it. Rule the gamers, the Switch from Nintendo is a joke. It will never sell. Nintendo is doomed. Jim. I did say that. I thought the Switch was retarded. I thought the control scheme was retarded. I'm apparently eating crow. Bumper Productions, Dark Cloud 2 is the best game of all time on PS2. Blue Satoshi, what's your favorite Pokemon from the Gold Beta? I don't know, man. I don't know. Pokemon Go. Pokemon, what the fuck is it called? Pokemon Go Fetch? Pokemon Dogs? Pokemon Pikachu Eevee Edition. Pokemon, buy our shitty little ball controller you can use as an anal bead that vibrates, because we've essentially fucked you by selling you a broken, shitty version of what you really wanted on the Switch. No, no thank you. Boogie has one big full circle umbrella titty. Good to know. Lightseed, multiplayer games used to be fun when the fun wasn't to win, but actually to play the damn game. Xbox still has better controller. That does have a very nice controller. David Andros. To be honest, I think that was what killed the fun in the industry, was the death of mid-shelf games. Only big budget or indie commie art games now. Yeah, actually, you know what? I would agree with you. There was a really nice kind of segment of the market that was the middling budget games. They weren't AAA and they weren't indie, but they were fucking fun. And they were usually off the wall and they were very different than what they usually, the majority of shit that was out there. They took a different approach. And yeah, without that, libraries have shrunk to a depressing level. Eric Moe, is Xbox going to wheel wings out onto stage and give him the surgery while they throw double cheeseburgers at his mouth to tease the next disappointment? Oh, God, I would pay to see that. For posterity, yeah, I think gaming lost its soul after 2004. I think the 90s was gold for gaming. It was taken by progressive far left and corporatism after 2006. Lightseed, knee grows. Bangkok Hard. Jim, is the lolly considered child porn? Please respond. I'm a good Christian boy. I don't know about either of those things. I'm going to go pray now to Jesus. Squishy Squid, you should turn on the welcome show for E3 and watch the cringe. Is the welcome show cringy right now? I'm looking at E3, Xbox's E3 briefing, and I'm not seeing a welcome show. I'm guessing that's on a separate channel. Xenophag Uprising, any advice for someone about to transfer to Cali College to go into game design? God help me. Enjoy working on Battle Royale modes for the next 10 years, and try not to kill yourself. I'm sure the days will get brighter after the decade is done. Afro Man John, can Steam replace Newgrounds as the main source for shit porn flash games? Well, yeah, but now those shit porn flash games are going to come out with a price tag of $10. No more jacking off for free, Afro Man John. TND, you should include Nikoshi. God, it's hard for a white man to pronounce these things. You should include Neko Jitshi, that furry game, in your Degenerate. A plot point in the game is that you feck an evil cat spirit, so it becomes good. So you fuck the evil out of a cat. I don't know if that's something I want to play. Lightside Dark Souls 2 is the best Dark Souls. We are 3 minutes away from the Microsoft conference. Don't worry, I'm paying attention to the clock. Trump Nation, what can I learn in 30 seconds that will be useful for the rest of my life? Nothing. Rocket Insano, how long until Tommy Robinson is accidentally decapitated and provisioned by a doctor? Well, the NHS will take care of him, but they'll reattach his head so people can hug him before they throw him in the furnace, as is the custom in UK healthcare. ACI DC 14, 11, but no comment. Muhala Viking, the ones are only to spite you. You have only yourself to blame, Muhala, when those ones become the reality, and you get nothing but CNC mobile games for the rest of your life. Kami, I want to reattach my foreskin to my pee-pee. Good luck with that. Jacob Bowie, do you recall Mr. Caffeine at the old Ubisoft shows? Yes, I still remember his hand signs. Drunk Bottle Maniac, just looked at my bank account and there was about $300 more than I thought, so here's cash. P.S. Are there any PS4 games you like? Bloodborne 2? Maybe a new Tenchu game? Devil May Cry 5 would be good. So there are a few things that could possibly come out that'll be good. Will Ross, Alexa, please add 500 condoms to my shopping list. Very funny, but I don't have one of those. Last Sigil, no message. Besu Baru, I want desktop mode on Xbox for anime titty games. All right, I've got Xbox. What are we going to start this? Let's check. They have some techno version of the Jaws theme playing, so I guess we're almost there. Adaz Sun, Half-Life 3 is a mobile game. And then you suddenly hear the screams and suicides of thousands of PC gamers. Lightside, the Legend of the Galactic Hero books are being translated to English and are really good, like Game of Thrones, but in space and good. Might actually read those. Octave 3, Breaking Jim plays Crippled Nigger in Overwatch. First Amender, would you ever consider sponsoring my website, a freedom-based blog platform? I built it myself. I don't sponsor people's websites or products, sorry. Cool Dog, Plexstorm, you bloated boomer. We've already come to that conclusion. Jason Leonardo, what do you think about Command & Conquer going to mobile and shitting on PC gamers? I think everybody thinks it's terrible. J Toki12, Jim, I remember you played Nioh when it came out and enjoyed it. Did you play DLC for it? Any additional thoughts? I actually picked it back up on PC and enjoyed it even more, with a resolution that wasn't ridiculous and a frame rate that wasn't atrocious. Zach Longby, Disky Fringo has the big gay protect the children. Ninja at work, 111, DSBR, bad. Okay. We're a few minutes away at Kami. There's an E. ACDCI 14. Gonna have to play Project Nexus 2 when it comes out. Blue Satoshi, you could have sworn Cliffy B was at Xbox before Lawbreakers and Blood Toker for $1. All right. I will hit the other super chats later. Oh, we're fucking starting. Perfect. Oh my god, I'm great. Timed that perfectly. Let me get this up.
This is the Xbox E3 2018 briefing.
I'm going to leave it a little bit askew just to avoid restreaming issues. Get hyped. Here we go. Forza Battle Royale begins. I don't know what the fuck this is. Somebody said Jurassic Park. Please be joking. Oh, fuck. Oh, boy. It's Halo in Africa. We're gonna hunt lions. Oh god, it really is going to be a Halo Battle Royale, isn't it? Oh, sweet fucking god, please don't let this happen.
Please welcome the head of Xbox, Phil Spencer.
Prepare your disappointment, here we go, boys.
With Halo Infinite, we will join Master Chief on his greatest adventure yet to save humanity. We are now at a moment of exceptional creativity in gaming. We can't wait to show you what Creativity Unleashed looks like for you. So to all the gamers around the world, across time zones and languages, to every single person watching us on TV and on Mixer, and to our largest ever live audience, the thousands of you with us right here in the Microsoft Theater, welcome to E3 2018. I'd like to personally thank everyone who's joining us from FanFest. A 100% of the proceeds from your FanFest tickets are going to Gamers Outreach.
Nobody
Thanks to
cares.
you,
Show us the
kids in
games.
children's hospitals get to game with their friends in their favorite worlds. It's a great cause. That's what I appreciate most about gaming. Gaming brings us together. Gaming connects us.
Oh.
It inspires our truest cooperation. It creates some of our fondest memories of competition and our deepest conversations about the stories within games. Most of all, gaming fosters real community. It
This
reaches
this man
across
has never
age,
played a video
ability,
game.
race, gender, and geography. This is why I've always believed and will always believe that gaming is a great unifier. And what unifies us is our shared love of this art form. Legendary characters who captivate us, not just for 10 hours, but for 10, 20, 30 years. Bold stories that inspire the hero within us. Iconic worlds that are so richly imagined, we feel excitement in the air and danger on the seas. As gamers, we are at a momentous time where creative vision and cutting-edge technology together are delivering the art form we love. So, for months, our teams and I have traveled the world, meeting developers from Japan to Poland, from the UK to the Ukraine, from big studios to single developers, creators who seize the full power and potential of Xbox One to express their most daring vision for games. Today, we've curated a bold showcase of their best work, and ours. 50 games, 18 titles with exclusivity, and 15 world premieres.
How much do you want to bet they're all indies and they're all going to turn out multi-platformed or canceled? Let's take bets right now, because here we go.
All are imagined by the industry's greatest talents. All demonstrate what true artisans can create: mind-blowing art, immersive sound effects, breathtaking worlds. So let's jump in.
Exclusive.
You heard him. It's time to jump in. I mean, it's not bad, but you know, I'm looking for the big titles. Come on, Microsoft. Don't do this again. Every fucking year. Now, chat, don't be too harsh. They haven't showed the Battle Royale mode yet in this. It's really amazing. Is that fucking Stitch from Lilo and Stitch? I don't know what game this is. People are saying it's Ori. I haven't played the first one.
World premiere.
Oh boy, here comes Forza.
So you're awake. Looks like death is not your fate. Just yet.
Oh shit.
Some time has passed since I found you. Your master still lives. They'll soon make use of his bloodline. The limb you have lost will give way to something more useful. You'll learn to appreciate its worth.
I gotta say, Nio from Soft Edition looks pretty fucking lit. I'm liking this.
Your death won't come easily.
I like this. This actually... I am actually excited to play that. That looks fucking great. Holy shit, they actually showed a good game.
From Bethesda Game Studios.
No! Don't ruin it! What are you doing? Why? Ah, fuck.
How's everybody doing? Oh, it's great to see everybody again. You know, actually, the Bethesda event is a few hours right after this across the street. And Phil said to me, I'm having a few friends over. Why don't you stop by? And look, I know Phil is really, really charming, but damn, he's got a lot of friends. And the good news is, you're our friends too.
God, he's so
We've
tiny.
had an incredible 16-year history.
That Xbox One
with
has a
Xbox
larger
going all the way
length than
back
his
to the
shoulders.
original with Morrowind. Now backwards compatible. And that goes all the way to bringing mods to consoles with Fallout 4. And now we are bringing the Fallout universe to Xbox Game Pass with Fallout 4 launching today.
No. No, Todd. Please, no.
And hey, since we're here, we thought we'd give all of you an exclusive world premiere first look at Fallout 76. Yes, Fallout 76 is a prequel to all the other games, and it is our biggest one yet. It is 4 times the size of Fallout 4. Set in the hills of West Virginia, you are one of the first to emerge into an untamed and very different wasteland.
Don't believe his lies, chat. You know better. Don't believe him.
Years after our great nation began, we gathered together to honor the completion of Vault 76. This sprawling underground shelter may have been engineered by Vault Tech,
but it was built by you. So that if the bombs do come, our way of life will endure.
Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Life is all there, older than the trees, younger than the
Wait, pre-order on June 15th. When is this dropping? Was the lake right? Is it July 31st?
Take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads, take me home.
For when the fighting is stopped and the fallout has settled, you must rebuild. Not just walls, not just buildings, but hearts and minds, and ultimately, America itself.
Ah, it looks good. It looks better than Fallout 4, but it's the same engine, so I don't know what the fuck's going on.
In Vault 76, our future begins.
World premiere.
I don't know, chat, what do you think? Press 1 if you're interested in Fallout 76, 2 if you think it's shit. Let's poll the audience.
It's just me, Captain Spirit. This is Chris to the Flying Fortress. Have you spotted Snowmancer? Not yet. Keep me posted.
Chris, breakfast.
Okay, Dad. You're drinking beer?
I don't need.
Oh boy, it's child beating simulator with connectivity.
And they never throw the ball to me.
They can't tell stories like you can.
Become an alcoholic father and hurt your child. Exclusively on Xbox.
Start the launch. Too late! Emergency! This time, you won't get away from me. Mom, smile.
Me too.
Chat saying this is an autism simulator. You might be right.
Gonna change the world.
Oh, did his shirt say
I know
autismo?
so.
Captain Spirit is here!
The Awesome Adventures of Captain Spirit. Download for free from June 26th.
Exclusive.
For the next hour until it's on Sony's platform.
Commander Jack on deck. Welcome to Crackdown 3, the only game built like me. Big, beautiful, like a skyscraper, falling at your face. If you want to play on my level, follow my lead. Somebody give me my jam. It's all about getting the jump on the enemy.
Oh, I would have been excited for this 5 years ago.
60 stories
Taking your time, Microsoft.
incoming. You gotta build up that raw power. Grab more, grow more. Nama, nama, nama. Big, bigger. Jackson! Then you need that firepower. Homing rocket gun, bullseye. Vortex cannon, see ya. Graviton tether. Have you two met? And the most powerful weapon of all, me. And then I roll out like a boss. I can push off fools.
See, it's hard for me to picture Terry Crews as a badass after he told people on Twitter he got molested by a Jewish guy at a Hollywood party. That's all I can think of when I see him doing this.
Bad guys just won't quit. They got mad scientists and matter master plan. Here we go! The hits just keep on coming. Boom! Whack, whack, mother! Crackdown 3.
No, Chad, I'm not making that up. He really did tell people that. Had a guy grab his dick at a party.
We will take back our world from the scourge of the machine. Glory to mankind.
Hey, Nier Automata is a fucking great game. Got no complaints about that. Oh, time for some Metro.
And the skies rained missiles, and the ground burned to ash, and the seas boiled, and people turned into shadows. So let us not fear the heretics at our door. Even with their iron steeds standing before us, stinking of machine oil and shining its heretical light upon us.
Remember, most of the country has been destroyed or occupied. Even those who speak our language might be enemies, by conviction or out of fear.
We will not falter. Let us steel ourselves against.
Is this the 2016 presentation? I don't know, chat. It may be.
Amen.
Let's move out, Artyom.
It's time to squat and kill some shit. Dress up in your Adidas gear. I'm looking forward to this. How do you guys think the Switch port of this is going to run?
They will get it. We'll cross it no matter what those fanatics think.
A whopping 3 frames per second?
And if the heretics come for our lives, we will stand firm. So you got me, you damned heretics. Artyom, jump!
Looks fucking good. That's 2 games now they've shown that actually look good. I don't know what's going on. Somebody put something in Microsoft's water before the show started?
Metro had me at its gritty visuals, brutal landscapes, and its mystery of the ruins above ground. What I love about our art form is the vast range of creative expression, from grim post-apocalyptic battles to hand-painted spirit guardians. Whatever world these creators build, whatever story they tell, whatever sound effects they use, we will work with creators to guarantee that their games look and play best on Xbox One.
Get to the games,
Like this
Phil.
next game. Generations have loved role-playing games from inventive studios in Japan. Our next game is the latest in a legendary series. For the first time ever on Xbox, Kingdom Hearts.
Wow, okay. That was a bit of a surprise.
It's cold!
Guess he's too used to the beach.
Hey, Islander, what can I say? Look, even the sea's turning to ice. Wow.
Cross one off the never ever list.
A walking, talking snowman. You really are alive.
Hello. Olaf, are these your friends?
Nope, never met him. Don't know anyone blue, green, or who's oddly spiky.
Give me strength.
Whoa! Yeah! Ha! Take this!
Oh, there's gonna be some salty Sony boys after this one. Oh, there's gonna be some fucking salt.
That's amazing. You can control ice.
Control it? No, all I ever do is hurt people. This is my home now. I can't go back. I don't want to hurt anyone.
Herc! Look out! Oh!
Things they don't really mean. Oh, you're only everything I ever dreamed.
Roxas does exist. His heart's inside my heart.
The other Twilight Town is just data.
So what will Elsa accept? Light or darkness? I know I want to know.
Well, good for you, but guess what? I won't let her fall to darkness.
So if you're gonna think twice, baby, I don't wanna know, baby, I don't wanna know.
This Keyblade.
Is that?
I've never played these games, but it's hard to take it seriously with the anime, and then there's Mickey's face right here. January 29th, huh?
Exclusive.
Let me just put the suicide gif up. Fuck Sea of Thieves. There's nothing to be excited about.
You needn't cower in the doorway. I actually like meeting new people. Besides, the conversation with my friend here has reached a bit of an impasse.
Why are they wasting time on this?
I
Fuck
think we
this
just need a
game.
moment to cool off.
Does anybody even play it or like it?
I sense that you brought me something to inspect. Show me.
Oh.
The waves of change roll throughout the seas, and a new land is revealed. The Forsaken Shores. A place of darkness.
Ooh, spooky.
Where fire and ash consume all. And from the depths, skeleton crews will rise to curse the seas. An ancient evil set loose upon the sea.
Ah, they said it. An ancient evil awakens. Oh boy.
You delivered unto me a portent of doom most terrible.
A DLC full of fetch quests again. Oh boy. Oh, so exciting.
Oh! You just wanted to know how much it was worth, didn't you? Fine, I'll give you 10 for it.
come on, let's get another good one. You're doing all right so far, Microsoft. Sprinkle in some more good stuff. No more Sea of Thieves, for the love of God. Oh, there goes any expectation right out the window.
Jeg har altid syntes, at landet deres var vakkert og forstyrrende. Da jeg kom hit som barn, fortalte de mig historier om skapninger og monstre. Vi ved, at nogen er derude.
Oh boy.
Hvem det er.
Norwegian Battle Royale with loot crates. Battlefield 5, Save Your Lesbian Lover. This September. Oh boy.
Exclusive. World premiere.
Oh, it's car time, everybody. Are you ready for the next 20 minutes of cars? Yes, I hear you, chat. Nobody cares, except for Microsoft, who never gets a hint and does this every year for 20 minutes. Maybe we'll get like a crossover title, like Forza X Battlefield 5 Lesbian Motocross. I think that could go somewhere. Maybe that's what they're working towards. Will they do it again this year? Or is there going to be a car coming out on stage?
Please welcome, from Playground Games, Ralph Fulton.
Well, we know what to do with this one.
Thank you so much. It is fantastic to be here. Today, I am excited to show you the world premiere of Forza Horizon 4, set in beautiful, historic Britain. Forza Horizon 4 features dynamic seasons
Every fucking year. Every year they do this.
Seasons change everything.
Oh my god, real seasons in your video game? Take my pre-order now.
Demo the game today. Please welcome Bill, who is online with a few friends in the beautiful English countryside.
None of those people are Bill's friends.
He has chosen the incredible new McLaren Senna. And say hi to Solomon, who is hanging out with his buddies on the streets of Scotland's capital, Edinburgh. So Solomon is driving the Hoonigan Ford Focus. And please welcome Andy, who's off.
Oh god, just show the fucking game, you cunt! Nobody cares where these assholes are.
On the coastline of Britain. But first, let's join Rebecca.
Oh god, fucking god. Every year it kills momentum.
Highly customized Nissan Silvia. The sun is out, the sky is blue, and it's the perfect day.
More vroom 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 vroom! Oh hey, wow.
Britain is a
shocking.
Shared open world. When you play with the entire community. And that means the other drivers you'll meet in the game will be real people with all the variety, spontaneity, and fun that real people bring.
He's
Let's
acting
join
like
Bill.
multiplayer is some new thing he invented. Yeah, we
He's
get
in
it.
the same shared world as Rebecca, driving at speeds made even more thrilling on Xbox One X by the brand new 60 FPS mode. Meanwhile, Andy is bouncing around the dunes nearby. As you can see, Horizon 4 is still full of action-packed fun. And now we're going to show you how seasons change everything.
Oh, come on. Nobody gives a shit. Fuck this. By
In
dropping
Horizon
leaves
4,
on people? Okay.
Every season changes the world around you, with each bringing its own unique beauty and unique gameplay. One of the great things about this shared world is that it's easy to interact with the people you meet. Here, Solomon and Rebecca use the new quick chat feature on the D-pad to start a new friendship. It looks like Rebecca has found some like-minded friends. It's great to play solo, but it's better to play with others. Horizon 4 lets you seamlessly enter co-op from within the game world. Seasons, time of day, and weather conditions are dynamic, but they are synchronized.
I can't listen to this. I'm sorry. If you wanna watch the Forza presentation, go watch it. I'm so sick of car shit at Microsoft shows every fucking year. He's acting like these are selling points. Online multiplayer has existed forever. Dynamic weather in video games is not new. 60 frames per second is not something to brag about. Just stop. And you know he's gonna fucking usher out a car. Just wait for it. After we see the tumbler whale and the four guys from Scotland vrooming around with each other for the next 20 fucking minutes, he's gonna bring out a BMW or a McLaren or some other fucking car, and the audience is gonna captively clap to it because they just want to get through it to watch video games. 60 frames per second of a racing game. I know. Somebody tell Kotaku they've got a front page story to write about. Oh boy, we've got new shit happening that's never happened before. Did you know weather dynamically affects racing conditions in video games? I've never seen this. That's a new feature. It's an Xbox exclusive. Online multiplayer. What's that? I'm just used to playing by myself with one controller. And of course, the weather difference from spring to summer is very dynamic. Oh boy, look at the rain droplets. Never seen that either. It's still going. They're dedicating this much time to it. This is almost as bad as Sea of Thieves was at like 2016 or 2017, whenever they dedicated 20 minutes to that shit. I get it. If you like Forza games, great. Awesome. Go watch it somewhere else. I can't stand them. I don't want to watch Mr. Scottish talk about another boring fucking racing game. I'm going to regret this. I'm going to turn the volume back on. I bet you he's still acting like this is the most amazing shit ever.
Which dynamic seasons change everything. Forza Horizon 4 is coming to Xbox One and Windows 10 on October 2nd, and I am thrilled to announce that it will be included in Xbox Game Pass on the same day. Thank you so much.
Holy shit, they didn't show a car.
Phil Spencer.
Don't I have egg on my face? Online snow, it's a feature.
We know that exclusive games from our Microsoft studios are what originally turned so many of us into Xbox fans. My team and I take our commitment to you seriously to make Xbox One the best place for you to play and for you to have the best games on the world's most powerful console. This is why we're increasing our investment in our existing franchises that you already love. And this is why we are amplifying our investment in new worlds that will deepen your love for gaming on Xbox.
Oh, here come the indie games.
We embarked on a quest to find creative teams that have the mastery of our art form. And we found innovative game designers, master storytellers, exceptional world builders. And now, I'm proud to introduce the creation of a brand new Microsoft Studio. The Initiative. Led by Daryl Gallagher, a visionary storyteller who has worked across some of the most iconic franchises for over 20 years. This new Santa Monica studio is building a team of world-class talent to create groundbreaking new game experiences.
Oh boy, indie shit from California. Oh.
And next,
it's gonna be groundbreaking, all right.
to welcome
when I dig a grave to throw
Undead
myself in it.
Labs to Microsoft Studios. This studio caught our attention with their visionary approach to building a zombie survival franchise. They just released their second infestation, Into the World, and in the first 2 weeks, over 2 million of you have joined the fight to survive. Now,
no clapping.
It's my distinct pleasure
Eat
to
shit,
announce
Phil.
that we have acquired Playground Games. This is one of the highest-rated studios of this generation, celebrated for their incredible craftsmanship. Not only will Playground Games continue to work on Forza Horizon, they're bringing their open-world expertise to an entirely new project. We can't wait to share more about that later. And for the fourth new studio, it's my personal honor to welcome Ninja Theory to Microsoft Studios.
Oh, that's actually surprising. What's Itagaki got for us?
I met Nina and Tamim when we collaborated on Kung Fu Chaos back on the original Xbox. And a minute into playing Hellblade, you know you're in the hands of master storytellers who are fearless about
wait,
telling
I'm thinking of the
bold
wrong studio.
cinematic
I got
stories.
excited for a second.
This is a team
Oh,
gifted
shit.
in creating new
Oh, what am I doing?
And yes, we've got a fifth studio to announce. Compulsion Games. 2 years ago, we premiered a game we couldn't get out of our heads. A game that captivated us with its strong, fresh, and intense storytelling. We Happy Few is nearing its full release to gamers everywhere.
God, how long has that been in beta?
So please help me in welcoming all of our new studios.
It's been like 1.5 years in beta, isn't it?
By joining us at Microsoft Studios, these 5 new teams will have the resources, the platform, and creative independence to take bigger risks, create even bolder worlds for you.
Truth is the enemy of happiness. Isn't that the decision we all made?
Oh, but you know the truth, don't you? There's not a thing I can tell you that you don't already know. Is there?
Have you had your joy, Ollie?
People in town are getting a tad bit skinny. I think they're starving to death. And they're painting the streets in rainbows. Have you not noticed?
Oh, Ollie.
Why are you all wearing those ridiculous new masks?
You should get one. They shape your face into a smile. And when you smile, you can't help being happy.
We have to tell people. They need to know the truth.
No! It's better not to know.
Wakey, wakey, everyone. And it's another fabulous day in Wellington Wells. Do what you should be doing, and you never have to worry.
Sally?
Arthur, we're practically the only 2 people in this entire city not stoned out of our minds on joy.
It's not a lovely day for it. It's a terrible day for it.
If you force people to have the emotions you want, then you've turned them into robots made out of meat.
Where is it? Where's the blackberry?
You've gone too far this time.
People won't face facts.
It's Oi, you gotta license the video game.
Not until we take their joy. And when we do that, they'll murder each other in the street.
exclusive.
Console launch exclusive. So what do we got here? Exclusive quotations. That's the Microsoft exclusives we're all familiar with.
World premiere.
Oh, it's Animu time. Definitive edition. Okay. Okay. Feels like they're starting to lose a little bit of steam here. Boy, these re-releases and PC games getting ported are sure exclusive.
World premiere.
Washington, D.C., the most heavily protected city on Earth.
Within its limits, 177 foreign embassies, 550 elected officials, and 23,000 military personnel.
But not a
In the
single
event of an
video game.
attack, critical personnel are evacuated, underground shelters open, while complex defense systems patrol the sky.
But nothing stopped the virus. 27 days after patient zero, Washington fell. It began with riots on K Street, then shootings in the National Mall. Troops withdrew to bunkers. Civilians were left in the streets.
America is on the brink of collapse, but some people have survived. Gardens grow on rooftops, their fences patrolled with rifles, in communities that live under constant siege.
I don't think it's
Survival
payday.
has
I
taken
think
the
that people
form
saying
of
Division 2
urban
are right.
warfare.
Centuries ago, on this very soil, brother fought brother, spilling blood to forge the United States. History is threatening to repeat itself.
Now, in the heat of summer, 6 months after the outbreak began, a remnant of a corrupt state lurks in the shadows, ready to engage in a new civil war.
Agents of the Division are the only ones standing against it.
But how do you save a nation when its enemies come from within?
Yep, The Division 2. Yeah, don't believe the lies. We've seen the in-game engine presentation before with The Division 1.
Matt, that crash site is just ahead.
Since this is an Ubisoft game,
did you guys hear that?
just imagine
Yeah.
the resolution cut in half and the screen smeared with Vaseline. That's what the final product's gonna look like.
Charles Darwin surmised that the flower was pollen by undiscovered moth. 21 years after
Look at this parachute. Dropped right through the ceiling. Let me see if I can get this. Oh, that'll come in handy. So you guys are coming or what?
Wow, such a beautiful game with a reasonable download install of 125 gigabytes.
Oh, Merry Christmas. Ah, here's the door.
I'm totally confident this is what it's going to look like on release.
Okay, let me just talk to this guy.
Absolutely no bullshit. Not scripted or bullshotted at all.
Okay, meet us at the sinkhole? Yep. Okay, sure. Wow. Okay. Definitely from the capital. You should have a new side mission on the map.
Yeah, we're not that far.
Okay, do it after the crash site? Sounds good.
Chad, you don't believe me? No, this is a 125
They're just ahead
gigabyte
of us,
install. Welcome to the future of gaming. Nothing's compressed. Fuck you.
Hey, I see you. I'll be up in a sec. Kit, we gotta get you leveled up.
I know. Please help. I've been busy.
Toxic chemical residue detected. A lot of loot down there.
Oh, is that loot boxes? Is that how we're gonna level up? Should I pop in my credit card number? Ubisoft, you want some of that sweet
that's
shekels?
the control point.
So I get a new pistol?
Hey, wait for me.
Crap, they have a tank. Yep, I see him.
Don't aggro him yet.
Oh, time to hunt down Donald Trump.
Got my crossbow and
Gotta get that guy. He's the one who started all this.
Chem cloud out. Matt, can you flank them and get a clear
Audio's
shot?
doing weird shit. Try to put that back up. Not sure why that does that.
Got her.
They have a dedicated "you should have voted for Hillary" button for when you're fighting the enemies, so they know why you're there.
Matt, look out. Alright, let me try to get that tank off you. More bad guys on the other side of the plane.
Grenade!
Dude, come on.
I love realistic combat where you put 400 bullets into somebody's legs and they're still standing. It's always good.
Seeker mine out.
Did she just launch a fucking torpedo at him?
Oh, I'm stuck.
What the fuck was that?
Use a little help. Thanks, Matt. Oh, there's a dude rushing through the plane. Guys.
Yep, I'll see what I can do. Got him.
What the fuck? Did he just shoot himself?
Come on.
Oh, that's the multiplayer experience I'm looking for. Somebody shooting himself in the leg.
Get that weak point.
Oh crap. Matt, watch out. Sending my drone.
5 meg.
I've got this guy behind the tank.
Map of the hive knife.
Alright, just lay it on him.
Again?
Drum down.
Now there goes his armor.
Ah! You're on your own.
Keep going.
Good job. Level up. Level 30.
Oh, sweet. Congrats.
Alright, flare is up. Control point is ours.
Typical girl gamer. Shoots a flare off so everybody knows she leveled up. What an attention whore.
Analyzing ballistic residue.
Looks like a rough landing.
Whoa, that's nuts.
Let's check it out.
Great idea. Let's just die.
So, game plan. Take the capital back.
I think we're ready.
3, 2, 1, go, 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 go!
God, even the audience sounds like it's falling asleep.
Please welcome the head of engineering, Xbox Game Pass, Ashley Spiker.
This is a special time for gamers. We've never had so many incredible games to play. Storied franchises, uncharted worlds, new releases, and cult classics. Genres we love, and genres we'd love to explore. There's only one problem. Too often we are forced to choose one amazing game over another. So we set out to solve that problem. And to answer the question, what if you didn't have to choose? What if you could play them all? The answer? Xbox Game Pass. A way to give gamers the ultimate freedom to play. And your response has blown us away. Not only are you playing
God, she's low
more
energy.
games, you
She's
are
like the
spending
Jeb
more
Bush of
time
E3.
gaming. Freedom of choice is leading to more discovery, more play, and more fun. And we couldn't be more inspired to keep building and unlocking more for you. So for the last year, we've been working on how to give you faster access to all those games. We leveraged the machine learning expertise we have at Microsoft and invented a way to start your games twice as fast. And naturally, we're calling it Fast Start.
Are you what?
Ready to Start system,
What?
which is manually configured. Fast Start uses machine learning techniques based on how gamers actually play games. And Fast Start is designed to get better as the algorithms and parameters are refined over time. I'm pleased to announce that Fast Start will launch for select titles in the June update coming later this month.
Please clap. Everybody, please clap. Poor Ashley looks like she's going to cry. She looks terrified.
Ultimately, it all comes down to the games. We'll continue to deliver iconic favorites like Halo the Master Chief Collection, coming later this year. We also plan to release all new exclusive games from Microsoft Studios, including Forza Horizon 4, Crackdown 3, and more, into the Xbox Game Pass catalog on the same day as their global release. Every month, we'll also bring new games from leading creative
Anybody
studios
else
to your
falling
Xbox
asleep right
Game
now?
Pass library. Games like Ashen,
Getting tired over here.
Warhammer Vermintide 2, After Party, and Phoenix Point, all available in Xbox Game Pass the same day as their global release. So that's what's next, but let's talk about what's happening today. Tom Clancy's The Division.
Listen to them ooh and ah. These games have been out forever. What the fuck are you oohing and awing about?
The Elder Scrolls Online Tamriel Unlimited. And Fallout 4.
So that's why Todd was here earlier. Found another way to shoe in a Bethesda game.
All enhanced for Xbox One X in gorgeous 4K, and all of them playable today in Xbox Game Pass. Thank you to all of the developers working with us to bring freedom of choice to gamers around the world with Xbox Game Pass. Thanks, everyone.
Yeah, everybody, go out and buy a Game Pass so you can play all the games you've already played. But at least they'll start twice as fast, you lucky fuckers. It's worth the $20 a month. I haven't heard of half of these fucking games. Are these all exclusive to Game Pass, or is this the indie portion of the show? Oh no, it's Xbox Game Pass. Okay, yeah, that's worth the money. Yeah. Wait, so was this their plan? Because nobody buys their indie games? They figured, we'll put it in a Game Pass and just let you rent them instead?
I thought I knew why I came here. I saw it. The end. It was so vivid. But now the truth feels further away than ever. I still have so many questions.
You said you were going out, but I heard you through the wall. I said don't go far. You had me searching for a reason, but I was in the dark.
We can't let Trinity get hold of this.
Let's think this through.
Do you realize the tragedy you have unleashed? The cleansing has begun. It falls to me now to stop it before it consumes us all.
What have I done?
What a shame you can't hear me. I speak louder. Thought you could keep me in reserve.
I know that it's not practical. I know that it's hard to believe.
You don't know that you caused all this, Laura!
You need to trust me.
We have to trust each other.
I speak louder.
once to alter the course of humanity. If you had that power, what would you do?
Sorry there, Chad. It was a strong, independent woman on screen, so I had to stay silent, recognize my privilege, and let her talk. Well, I'm looking forward to Uncharted Raider, Strong Woman Edition.
Exclusive.
Skate 4?
They say I'm like Bruce Willis, unbreakable, died hard. True sickness, put this mic on the tripod. But I'm not Chow Yun Fat. Break 'em, still a pillar of stone. Blows into your skull. Mash on your whole militia like a Hannibal. Imagine you the antelope, and I'm the king of the jungle. Animal instinct, phenomenal stamina. Just think about a man on the brink of insanity. And it's me, you not a rapper, you a movie star. Checking who we are, be the booty tall. Molotov cocktail. Checking you'll get scored as who regardless. A marvelous majestic.
I've never actually played the Skate series. I don't know if it's any good or not. I don't know, Chad, you hyped for this? Skate a good series?
It's in me, NMC. That's all we know. The powers that be. It's in you. It's in me, NMC. That's all we know. The powers that be.
Oh, never mind. Well, I don't know what the fuck session is. Thought it was Skate 4. Fuck me.
It's in you. It's in me, NMC.
Exclusive.
They say you only live once. I beg to differ. I was born 3 times, and I've met death 3 times. My first home was Altanova. The curiosity I gained there cost me my first life. I awoke again in Tarif, village of the sorcerers. I once thought that this would be my true home.
I have no idea what this
Everything changed when I started to ask the forbidden questions. What exactly is the true nature of the Black Stone? What lies beneath the vast desert? Who was it that was calling me from the depths beyond the desert? The world never paid heed to such questions. They just fought on, blinded, and hungered for more and more of the power. It is time that I, at long last, reveal the hidden secrets once and for all. Come to me, if you dare to learn your true wretched self. Behold, I am Elezra, the darkness born from the desert.
I guess it looks okay. I have no idea.
World premiere.
We've known each other a long time.
Shit.
You never had this much trouble. You gonna make it through this?
They're demons! I've seen them with my own eyes! Red Grave is completely taken over!
Let us pray for mercy. This is
Oh, fucking hell yeah.
Hey, honey. Need assistance?
Hey, you have to hit every single bump in the road? Gonna ruin my crew.
Oh, fuck. Oh my god.
Cheer up, crew cut. You taking notes?
Yeah,
He's real pro at smacking demons around. That's
What the
built him
fuck
that
is going on right
well-functioning
now?
arm to kick demon ass. A functioning arm to kick demon ass.
What? No chit-chat or monologue? Just getting right to the point, huh?
My brilliant badass work is worth every dime, you know it. Cash first.
Get back inside now!
I've got a score to settle with that son of a bitch.
Devil May Cry.
Fuck my life.
Please welcome, from Capcom, producer Matt Walker and director Hideaki Itsuno.
As director, I wait 4 years for this. Thank you so much. DMC is back. English is hard. Matt, you do it.
Of course. It's been 10 years since Devil May Cry 4 was released, and fans have been asking for a true sequel ever since. So this is our response, loud and clear, that we hear you. Devil May Cry and Hideaki Itsuno are back! Early on in the development of Devil May Cry 5, we set our sights on creating something that was going to have world-class visuals. So we've scanned fully costumed models for all of our main characters, and with the power of Xbox One X, we're able to render them as realistically as possible. Now, while visuals are really important, the controls need to remain tight and responsive as well. So we've gathered the best minds at Capcom to ensure that we can still deliver that amazing gameplay that Devil May Cry is known for. And we think that we've made something that feels better than any action game we've ever created.
Hold on.
Did he just say hora hora?
皆様のために一番の自信作ができました。期待してもらって大丈夫です。よろしくお願いします。
Itsuno-san says that he is convinced that this is the best game that he's ever made because we made it for you, our fans. And we hope you look forward to seeing more.
Have a great E3!
Exclusive.
I don't know how to feel about that. I gotta see gameplay. Lots of raw gameplay. Hey, I'm always down for more Cuphead. It's good shit.
Exclusive.
Holy shit, The Legend of Yif. I heard this was in development, but I didn't know it was finally coming out. Oh boy. Furries versus bronies. The last boss is a dark pony. Oh. Yeah, are you excited, Chad? Are you excited for that? All your outfits are going to be new
Tiny
fursuits?
box in a big world is a prime example of the reach of gaming today. A labor of love conceived and created by a single developer in Halifax, Nova Scotia, is today commanding gaming's largest stage. Whether you're sharing the adventure of a tiny fox with more than 20 million viewers on Mixer, or teaming up with Xbox Live friends to slay zombies, gaming is an incredible community. We've always believed that building community is vital for gaming. There's real power in our shared experience, sharing the same world, the same seasons, the same campaigns. And there's real meaning in sharing our love of gaming with fellow gamers. This community is the reason why we love premiering games here at E3. For the rest of our briefing, everything you show you will be world premiere games no one has seen before. Starting off with something entirely new from our friends at Bandai Namco. On my last trip to Japan, their creative team showed me a sneak peek at their next game. Now, you get to see the first look.
World premiere.
All right, let's see if they got something strong to close with.
There are worlds that exist separate from our own, where the impossible is reality. They consist of both good and evil. These worlds were never meant to meet. But things have changed. Now, they have begun to merge as one. And our last hope are the heroes we could only imagine, uniting to fight for our survival. Heroes we could only imagine, uniting to fight for our survival.
Oh, my fanfiction's gonna become real. Naruto's gonna beat up Frieza. Fuck you, DeviantArt. You said it never could happen. Yeah, people in the chat, that's not me fucking with the audio. That's a stream. It like drops out and then drops back in, so I've got to adjust a little on and off.
Unite to fight.
Yeah, that's a fair fight.
Premiere.
One of those guys can destroy planets. Two of them can't. I wonder who's going to win that.
It's been 15 years since the fall. The city is a corpse, and we are the worms. We burrow in it, fighting for every useful piece of land to preserve ourselves from the terrors of the night and the horrors of the day.
I know not who can hear my voice. I shall therefore speak a word unto here. Anyone who dares to steal food will be hanged, and their bodies will be exposed.
Every day we rise from dust to choose between bad and worse.
Get him! You're dead now!
And these choices we take to survive will create the world to come. that safe house and wait until dawn. Good night, and good luck.
Ah, some of you called it. Dying Light 2.
Please welcome narrative designer Chris Avalo.
Now he's going to tell us how game choices affect the world, as in it gets a new coat of paint because you did one side mission a certain way.
Hi, I'm Chris Avalone, and I'm excited to be working with Techland to create the world of Dying Light 2. Dying Light 2 is everything you'd expect from a bold sequel to the first game. A fluid parkour system with improved natural movement, deep and tactical first-person melee combat, and of course, terrifying nights when the infected emerge from the depths of the city to feed on anyone they can find. At the same time, we invite you to a new vision of the post-apocalypse, a bleak and unforgiving reality that we call the modern Dark Ages. Today, however, we want to give you a look at one of the impressive new features of Dying Light 2, a technical and narrative advancement for the franchise. Dying Light 2 will be the first in its genre where your choices have genuine consequences in the game itself. From how it looks,
I
to how
fucking
it plays,
called it.
to the events that occur, everything in the game world can change based on your decisions. The following demo throws a bit more light on this.
I got to admit, though, I'm liking the hardcore parkour zombie action.
Dying Light 2 features a functioning ecosystem that reacts on multiple levels to the things you do and the choices you make. In the example we are about to show you, our protagonist undertakes a mission for the Peacekeepers, one of the many factions active in the city. They want you to negotiate with two survivors who are controlling and hoarding a water supply.
You going to insult us with another final offer?
Let's say you choose to carry out the Peacekeepers' orders, one way or another. After this, you will start seeing a significant change in the city as access to the water supply allowed the Peacekeepers to bring stability and develop the area. There's even running water for the people at street level, and that raises their morale and allows you to replenish your energy on the go. But there's a cost to this. The PKs have a rigid approach to law and order. So while the streets may be safer, it's only safer for those who side with them. So if you get on their bad side. Now let's return to that moment of choice. And instead of killing them, you choose to team up with this group to supply water on the black market. As you will see, this creates a very different set of consequences for the city. With water being a precious currency, it brings you access to new resources and trade. But this, in turn, attracts the worst type of people to the area.
It's a feature.
And this is just a single decision, one out of hundreds you will have to make. But it allows you to carve out your own world.
So
Each player's game
what's the
experience
difference?
will be
The world
unique.
either gets green or goes brown,
And by the way,
and you have a different NPC
this
enemy.
is just what happens in the day. At night, well, things tend to get a lot darker.
It'll probably be fun,
Exclusive
but
world premiere.
the feature doesn't grab me.
A lot of time has passed. You've gotten soft, complacent. You always knew this day would come. You always knew the three of you would be needed again. You always... Wait, what?
Battletoads? Is it fucking Battletoads? It's fucking Battletoads!
A brand new game featuring body morphing genre mashups, 3-player couch co-op, 4K hand-drawn 2.5D graphics, and broad, non-specific feature declarations. They're back.
E3 has been saved.
World premiere.
Microsoft has officially won. Get fucked, Sony and Nintendo.
I was born to fight wars that no army could win. There was no fear, no failure. But the rules have changed. The enemy changed. And no one was ready for it.
The Black Hand.
Wait,
They
is this
are the world's
a new
most
Just Cause?
powerful private army. But even they should fear what they've created. This isn't a war, Rico. This is survival.
So will this console release of Just Cause be an Xbox One enhanced title, running a full 13 frames per second, unlike the last one's 10 frames per second? Whoa, 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 whoa.
World premiere.
Little Big Gears, War Planet. Okay.
From the Coalition, please welcome studio head Rod Ferguson.
"13 years ago, when I began my Gears of War journey, we had no idea how big this franchise would become. And as it's grown, we've dreamed of taking it to new places and different ways to reach even more fans. And that's why today we're announcing Gears Pop, a collaboration with our friends at Funko to bring a unique mobile spin to the world of Gears.
Oh, mobile!
Mobile
Oh,
is not
get
the only
fucked,
place
Xbox
we're
fans.
going.
We hate you.
I'm excited to also announce the true Gears of War PC experience in a completely different genre, Gears Tactics. You create a whole new squad 12 years before Gears
We've
of War
created
1,
multiple
as
Gears
they hunt
games,
the
none of which
locust
you
monsters
wanted.
responsible
Fuck
for
everyone.
destroying whole cities. It's our take on the classic turn-based strategy genre with a character-driven story, faster, more aggressive gameplay, a customizable squad and equipment, and of course, it wouldn't be a Gears game without a massive boss battles.
Wow, they really hate their fans, don't they?
We look forward to sharing more about Tactics with you soon. But it's not just about going to new places. It's also about having new experiences. And the amazing team at the Coalition is working hard to bring you our most ambitious Gears of War title yet, Gears 5. As Kate, you'll journey across the biggest and most beautiful world we've ever created, with the war for humanity escalates on two fronts, outside the capital city and within Kate herself.
In this moment from the game, Kate leads a rescue mission to a remote village, but something goes horribly wrong.
All right, let's see it. See if this is some good shit. It better be after that mobile crap and the tactics bullshit. You're on a quest to rescue her boyfriend.
Kate.
While your husband helps you by supporting you.
No. Kate, you can't see this. You don't want to see this. I'm sorry.
Mobile games, tactic games, and the quest for your wife's fucking daughter. Kate. That's beautiful. That's good. Fuck everything. Fuck the world. Fuck Gears of War fans.
Sorry.
I bet that's the cuck.
Thanks.
That's the boyfriend, that's the cuck.
Here. Of course.
Can I recommend we maybe get these people out of here?
Hey,
that dude's prepping both of them.
Slow down.
No, Foz is right. We need to move.
What are you talking? He's dead, man. Give her a minute.
She'll get her minute in the Raven.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Del, we need to leave.
I'm not going.
Excuse me?
For months now, I've been having these dreams. Nightmares. But I think they were messages.
What?
Something's happening to me.
It's called menstruation.
It's your grandmother's?
Enough. We'll deal with this later. Foz, round these people up.
I need help.
There's a place up north. I think we can find you answers there.
No. Absolutely not. We have orders.
You'll go with me.
God damn it, both of you, listen.
I'll go with her. Look, if you're missing, Jen will notice. Okay? I'll push Jack the coordinates.
No, Corporal. You're coming back to New Afira. That is a direct order.
Well, Captain, screw your order.
I'm a strong
This
woman.
isn't about
Fuck you.
It's about me.
Me.
I need to fix this.
Hey, watch her. Her necklace? That's a locust symbol.
Yes, so?
She would never be our enemy by choice. I know that.
Because she would die for us.
I know that. But what if it's not her choice?
God, what has happened to video games? What the fuck is going on with video games?
Where are we going?
Back to where it all began.
I'm scared, guys. When they show off Halo 6 or Halo Infinite, is it going to be a black woman that replaces Master Chief?
Who's ready to play? Are we the hunters or are we the prey?
I officially dubbed this Gyno of War. That's what I'm calling this fucking entry.
Hey. What are you...
Why did you come here with me? What did JD tell you?
This is a wild game of survival.
That's right, you clap, you respect women.
In the entire history of Xbox, in the entire history of E3, in the entire history of our industry, gaming is now at its most vibrant. Today, we shared our commitment to giving you the freedom to discover and play all of the great new games coming to Xbox Game Pass. Today, we showcased more games than we ever have before. 50 games, 18 titles with exclusivity, and 15 world premieres. Today, we shared our most diverse gaming portfolio.
Diversity is our strength.
From breadth in art style, genre, and cultures, range in subject and setting, scale and story, and scope and creative vision. And every one of these plays best on Xbox. The world of gaming is on an historic growth path, where the increasing number of gamers is met with the increasing creative power of game developers. In this significant moment, we are constantly challenging ourselves. Where can we take gaming next? Our answer? We commit and harness the full breadth of our resources at Microsoft to deliver on the future of play. Our experts in Microsoft Research are developing the future of gaming AI, so the worlds and characters we enjoy will be even more rich and more immersive. Our cloud engineers are building a game streaming network to unlock console-quality gaming on any device. Not only that, we are dedicated to perfecting your experience everywhere you want to play, on your Xbox, your PC, or your phone. And of course, our hardware team, the same team that delivered unprecedented performance with Xbox One X, is deep into architecting the next Xbox consoles, where we will once again deliver on our commitment to set the benchmark for console gaming. And let's talk about our games themselves. We are committed to building an industry-leading first-party studios organization. And as you saw earlier, we are making one of our greatest single-year investments in teams by adding 5 new creative studios. We have committed our team, our company, our technical resources, so we can declare to you today and next year and all of the years after that, you will always experience the best in gaming on Xbox. So choose the games you want to play. There are worlds to be saved, heroes to be made, and legends to become. Together. Thanks, and have a great Easter.
Oh, it's so spooky. Uh-oh, we're getting hacked. Oh, we're being hacked. Oh, it's an exclusive hacking. It's a little... Oh, God, really?
In 2077, they voted my city the worst place to live in America. Main issues, sky-high rate of violence, and more people living below the poverty line than anywhere else.
Oh, fuck yes. All right, we're closing strong.
It's all true, but everybody still wants to live here. This city's always got a promise for you. Might be a lie, an illusion. But it's there, just around the corner, and it keeps you going. It's a city of dreams. And I'm a big dreamer.
That's fucking Kino. I like that. I legit like that trailer. Just end it there. Don't fuck this up. Don't push something else that's gonna be shit. Oh, come on. Why are you doing this? You should have ended strong. What the fuck are you doing? Okay. Well, it looks like they're ending it up. Let this play out and then talk about the conference. Talk about all those hot games they showed. I'm gonna grab a drink so we can discuss this masterpiece of a conference. Okay, that was the Microsoft conference. That was their showing at this E3. Let me just shut that. Okay, back over here. All right, chat. I'm just cracking open a drink here so we can talk about all the highlights of this year's E3 Microsoft presentation. So let's just poll the room. Let's start it off with a poll, and then I'll give you my hot take on this. Hit some super chats. Take a break. We'll come back this evening with Bethesda. If you're just looking to watch the presentation, it's over. You can tune out. But on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being EA levels of fucking awful, and 10 being the best E3 that could ever possibly fucking happen, how would you honestly rate what you saw at Microsoft's presentation this year? Just give me a sliding number scale. It gives me a good idea. People can see in the chat. We all have a good idea of where it's going. Yeah, you know, I'm seeing a lot of answers that are close to what I would have given it. I'm seeing a lot of 6s to 8s. I came into this. In fact, let me bring up... Where the fuck is my little report card? Ah, there we are. So what did I come in expecting from Microsoft this year? For hopes, actual games. Expectations, TVs, movies, music, and no games. Well, I have to say they actually met what I was hoping for. They showed games. And they stayed away, or tried to stay away, from all the excessive shit that's not necessarily game related. So we didn't get bombarded with TV, movies, and music. They didn't do the car display shit that they do every year, even though the Forza stuff bored me. They didn't bring out a fucking car. And no games, well, they actually had games. My hype level was fucking minimal. It did not exist for Microsoft. But I saw 3 or 4 titles there that I actually thought, you know what, holy shit. That doesn't look, that doesn't look so bad. That actually looks like it could be pretty good. The only problem with these kind of conferences with E3s, especially when they give you the world premieres and the exclusive on console or exclusive quotation marks, is that it shows up everywhere else. So, what of those titles did we see that were absolutely nailed down as you can only play this on Xbox? You can't fucking play it anywhere else. Not a lot, to be honest. A lot of that stuff was debuted at their E3 conference, but it's not unique to their console. Fallout 76 is going to be all over the place. 2077 is going to be all over the place. Kingdom Hearts was actually a pretty good steal for them. I can imagine quite a few Sony ponies are going to be a little bit ass blasted about that. But then I think of the Xbox user base, and I don't know how many of them are really interested in Kingdom Hearts. But definitely higher than the hype level. I say that they did okay. Battletoads was pretty unexpected, but we didn't really see anything related to it. It's still kind of cool they threw it out there. The Gears stuff, though, what the fuck was that? Like, I thought EA did badly with Command and Conquer Mobile, but to actually make a Gears of War mobile edition is fucking bizarre. To make a Gears of War tactics game is really bizarre. And then to make Gears of War 5, or I'm sorry, Gyno of War 5, where you're on the quest to rescue I don't know. Are you on the quest to rescue your boyfriend with your husband helping you? Like, did he kidnap your son because he couldn't take the cuck life anymore? And you've got to go deep into enemy territory to rescue them? We saw really nothing of Halo Infinite, right? But I mean, it looked like he was on a fucking safari. There's nothing really there, is there? Division 2 is what everybody would expect it to be. There's not a lot there. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying it's what was expected. So, it was an okay E3 conference for Microsoft. Not bad, not great, just okay. Which I guess if we're being honest, fuck it. Doing okay at E3 is actually quite exceptional, because everybody else seems to have such difficulty doing it. I'm trying to think of specific. Like, that's the thing. I'm already blanking out on what we just watched. I have no interest in Sea of Thieves. Forza doesn't really interest me. Maybe the Forza fans are gonna like it. Why wouldn't they? It's a solid series, so if they enjoy it, they enjoy it. Halo didn't really show anything. Gears of War looks like it's lost its fucking mind. Fallout 76 is gonna be everywhere. 2077 is gonna be everywhere. Fuck. What was the name of the Nio FromSoft edition? I can't remember the name of that game. That looked fucking great. Like that, I could legit get into that. Devil May Cry 5, I'm going to really need to see some gameplay on that. Like, the sidekick character is making me a little apprehensive, but I'm hoping for some crazy combat. I really like Devil May Cry, so I want it to go back to not Dante, I want Dante. So we'll see how that goes. Oh, I forgot, Captain Autismo, the child abuse simulator. They're giving away for free. Be an alcoholic father and beat your retarded kid. That might be good for 5 minutes of entertainment. Sakura? Sakura? I'm just going to call it Sakura. Oh, and then I've got my anime dream battle, Shonen Jump. Everybody's beating up everybody. Hey, everybody, look. Goku's going to fight the guy from One Piece. Oh, Goku's going to fight Naruto. I wonder who's going to win. Could it be the dude that can destroy a planet with a lift of his finger? Or is it going to be the guy that makes logs appear when you throw punches at him? Really hard fucking consideration. Well, who's going to win in this bet? Luffy or Frieza? Huh, that's a tough one to call. Maybe it's the planet killer. Maybe the fucking planet killer is going to destroy everybody. It's like putting Superman in a fucking fighting game. You've got to explain the kryptonite. Well, you know what? Yeah, it was fine. Good job, Microsoft. You did okay. You did way better than EA did. But that's setting the bar really low. We've still got a lot coming up. I mean, we've got Square Enix at PC Gaming Show. Devolver will be funny like they usually are. Ubisoft, Bethesda, Sony, and Nintendo. Again, my two highest hopes for this E3 are Sony and Nintendo. I think they're going to be the ones that knock it out of the fucking park. We'll have to wait and see. I mean, fuck, I already had the hope as a DMC5 or Devil May Cry 5 exclusive. That's been dashed. So we'll have to see what new IPs and new remakes they show. But considering, yeah, they showed the FromSoft game at the Microsoft conference. They showed Devil May Cry 5 at the Microsoft conference. Now I'm kind of wondering what Sony's going to bring. Maybe Nintendo walks away with the most interesting shit this year. Who knows? I hear you, Battletoads. Everybody's fucking hyped for Battletoads. 4K Battletoads. You can't go wrong with that. Now I had some people throw up super chats during this. I will answer your questions, chat with you guys for a while. Then I'm going to take a break. And then the next stream will start this evening before the start time. I think it's 9 p.m. Eastern is when Bethesda goes live. So we'll have to Well, I'll come back like a half an hour before that, do a little bit of pre-show, and we'll jump right in to Sweet Little Lies. But don't believe the bullshitting shit. Okay, half these companies, Ubisoft, Bethesda, everybody else, they put out all these great-looking trailers, all these bells and whistles, and then the game shows up and it looks like fucking dog shit. All right, where are we? I see the umbrella titty comment, so I must be close here somewhere. All right. Shiva Darling, if you do a Deviants After Dark, I'll think of you at night. Thank you. Maximus Smith, have you ever played Zelda Breath of the Wild or Mario Odyssey? I have played Breath of the Wild. I've not. I mean, everybody makes mistakes. Sometimes you buy a Wii U, and then you learn a lesson. Joseph Foster, you laughing at murder suicides keeps me from killing myself. You are a wonderful figure nugget. Have some shekels for my really non-YouTube job. Thank you. Vijam, Devin, you're a cuck. That's from Vijam, wanting to remind Devin that he is a cuck. John H. Freeman, Jim, Jim, can you say to me, subscribe to John H. Freeman? There you go. Benny, 1987, Anthony Bourdain is in the big oven in the sky. That's where he's going to stay. I don't know if that oven, if the heat Anthony Bourdain's dealing with is in the sky, if you catch my meaning. From what I understand, he tied a noose around his neck and threw himself off a chair. Zev67, did you play The Last of Us? If so, what are your expectations for the sequel? I don't think it was needed, so I hope they don't fuck it up. Last of Us was fine. I don't really have any expectations for the sequel. I'm sure it'll be just as good. Vicious Castle, Jim, you have a responsibility to run for some sort of office. No interest. Rational Ryan, I remember way back in the day you said you were a fan of Halo. Would you agree that the series went to shit with Halo 4? I absolutely would agree with that. The first 3 were good. Everything after that, I pretty much tuned out. DJ Diddler, thoughts on who will have the most cringy press conference? Well, I love horrible accents, so probably Ubisoft. We'll have to wait and see. Guts, how much money would it take for you to have sex with Alstoff Astolov? I have no idea who that is, so I couldn't even put a price on it. Blue Satoshi, no Pokemon, let's go. Pokemon Gold Gen 2 Space World 97 beta. More Baby and Gen 4 Evos were planned, and many look better than what we got. Amazing 1985. Jim, what about those rumors of Microsoft trying to buy Valve? Apparently they were just rumors. Nate the Cat 24, how much money would it take for you to marry a man? Not gay. I'm not going to marry a man. Cake Knight, if you could make a sequel for a last-gen game or resurrect an old franchise, what would it be? Personally, I'd make a sequel for Dante's Inferno and revitalize Prince of Persia, both incredibly underrated. Well, I actually mentioned a game that I would fucking love to see remastered or have a sequel. Brigandine. Brigandine is fucking amazing. Probably my favorite PlayStation game. Aquajet Empoleon. Boogie has sat there and said literally nothing. Why? No, no clue. Johnny YK, Half-Life 3 will have Battle Royale. I think you mean Half-Life 2, Episode 3 will have Battle Royale. Professor Worthless, personal responsibility. Gonter O'Dim, what do you think about the idea of multiplayer co-op in Fallout 76? And shout out to my boy Nate Higgerson, who just turned 45. Congrats, Nate, on the birthday. I don't like the idea of co-op and multiplayer in my Fallout. I want my fucking single-player experience. If I wanted multiplayer, I'd go to a different franchise. Santa Oven, I feel like console gaming peaked with Halo 2 and Call of Duty 4, and it's been downhill ever since. I might place that a little earlier as the peak, but it definitely has been on the decline. Trolita Kekistania, what is your favorite color? I don't know, sky blue, powder blue. Big Dave K, Jim, what are your thoughts on the Count Dankula and Christian interview? Haven't watched it. Can I get a Sig Heil from all us gamers for E3? Chat is looking for a Sig Heil. So there you go. Power Cage, pause my neghole, Jim. Nate Kovlas, livestream Moto Paradise or your Asian girlfriend will die for real. I could stream that on Plex Storm. I might do that. Trippin' on Skooma, more like Galo. You Durango, turn up the stream or turn down your mic, please. I know the problem I kept running into it was the stream volume would cut in and out. I have no idea why I was doing that. I will have it adjusted for the next stream. H. Rourke, community not competition, rev up the helicopters for the commie Gen Xer. Earthworm Jim, leftist journalists are only in the video game industry because it is the most money in all of the entertainment industry. They don't give a shit about the consumers. Don't disagree. Christoph Paulson, Oddworld Abe's preferred pronouns. Coming soon to a console near you. Double A, the first Ori was a decent Metroidvania. I haven't played it. Maybe I'll check it out. Timothy Riggs, so they blow their load on Sekiro and follow it up with Low T Teenager that no one wants to listen to. Yeah, I don't. Half the thing of these presentations is the order in which they present the trailers and the gameplay. I really wish they'd give that more consideration. Ending with 2077 was pretty fucking good, but they should have paced it out better. Christoph Paulson, The Elder Scrolls 6, Skyrim Reloaded. Walrus Aurelius, has Todd ever been able to play Xbox with those tiny hands? Well, in fact, that's why they redid the Xbox One, the Xbox Originals controller. Todd tried to lift up a Duke controller, and it fell on him and broke his legs. Very tiny little guy. Brandon, tell me sweet little, tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies. Tell me lies. Oh no, you can't disguise. You can't disguise. No, you can't disguise. Tell me sweet little lies. Xenophage Uprising, let's see how badly 76 will break the lore. It's going to fuck the lore up its ass. Just prepare yourself. The lore is going to get gang raped in front of you. Madcat 9500, why aren't they in a nuclear winter? Fucking trees. And he's talking about the Fallout 76 trailer. Jolly Rogers, Bilgewater, Daddy No 2018. Kalixki, will laugh my ass off if the new Halo is a battle royale. I got a kind of a bad vibe from that trailer. Let's hope that's not the case. Almost certainly lost. Life is a spurg. Amazing 1985. This is gayer than a bag of unicorns. Welcome to E3. Amazing 1985. Enjoy your stay. The Real McCoy. We was Terry Crews. That was not a joke, by the way. Terry Crews told people that he was molested at a Hollywood party. I want you to imagine big motherfucking Terry Crews. Big ass motherfucking Terry Crews. Standing at a party with his girlfriend when a tiny little Jewish Hollywood producer walks up to him and grabs his dick. So that's a He Too story from good old Terry. Another show, Crackdown 3 Old Spice Edition. I run assault. 2B is my waifu. All of you stay away. Editorial Joe, The Last of Us. Ed Morrison Jr., Jim, turn up the E3 audio. It's too low. Again, sorry, I will have it fixed for the next stream. Blue Satoshi, games aren't art. They're entertainment. Spooky Weeb Trash, Sora sounds like a middle-aged man. What the fuck? Flip S, Autism the Game. William Martin, yes, us Sony fans are so jealous of you having Kingdom Hearts. Oh, I know you are. I know you are. Xenophage Uprising, Kingdom Hearts has become Wreck-It Ralph 2, the video game, aka look at all the shit we own, the video game. Takasu, remember when Rare was good? Oh, that was a long time ago. I'm going to have to look at my book of memories for that, Takasu. Finchy Bird, using Jewish music and not Eurobeat. One job. Standard procedure, I like Forza. I don't like when it's announced. I can imagine that's a common sentiment shared amongst the Forza fan base. Brandon, Scottish guy calling English countryside beautiful makes me cringe. Flip S, are child grooming gangs included? No, that will be part of the DLC package for Forza 4 Horizons. If you pay $20 after launch, you get your own Muslim grooming gang that will come in and rape your drivers. But if you complain about it, you'll get thrown in jail. That's how that DLC works. Bangkok Hard, sell your PS4s now. Forza is here. Lafir Jokelson, who I probably butchered your name, Forza Battle Royale Edition. I think we're all looking forward to that. Amazing 1985. It's Britain. Where the fuck is the Truck of Peace? Lesmon, Forza Horizon Truck of Peace DLC is going to be great. It's going to be lit. We're all going to love it. Malcolm from the North. So how boring has this been, Jim? Hello, everyone in chat. Did you like when EA was booed for announcing Battle Royale for Battlefield 5 as much as I did? I thought the Microsoft presentation was okay. Like I said, it wasn't horribly bad. It wasn't great by any means. But, considering how they've done before, this was much better. Striker Quiet, we can harass people while driving now. Anonymous, Subaru. Garage, I can see for miles and miles and miles of nothing. Jack McFly, what's happening? Well, you've just been watching an E3 stream. Alakiros, I would play Forza Online if they had collision mechanics. I would play it just to constantly crash into people and watch them get mad. That might be entertaining, to be honest. William Martin, reason why Forza is pushed so hard is because it's the only exclusive for Microsoft, not Xbox. Where's Halo, Gears of War, what happened? Well, this was obviously earlier in the stream, but I think we saw what fucking happened with Gears of War. Not holding out any hope for Halo after that. Kraysane, everything about E3 seems so goddamn cringe-inducing. Why this big stage BS where companies jerk themselves off? I have no idea why they do that. You don't need 48 fucking screens angled at each other to create some kind of weird fucking visual montage. You just need one screen, one dude to come out and say, video games, and then fucking walk off stage and let a trailers play for the next hour. That would be a great presentation. Don Fox, I want to die. Right there with you. I don't even know how to pronounce his name, but they gave $1 without any message. Zabacano reload? Crayson, here comes the juiced up in-game stuff. Woohoo. Isaiah, tell my brother Logan that he's a big gay boy, and he's made of ranch dressing at this point. Stratcat calling the side mission a side mission in the game. I'll take what is immersion for 500, Alex. Dick Nutley, did you ever play the First Division? Got a monster computer and it looks fucking amazing. This is easily in-game graphics, no sarcasm. Well, we're not talking about a PC build, are we? We're talking about a console build. And we all know what happens when they debut games like that for a console. It never looks like it. Producer Chris, Jim, some guy on Worski said you're gay. Are you? No, I'm not. Bow wow, all I want is Just Cause 4 Desu. Well, you got your wish. Franzetta, check out what I sent you on Twitter. It's important. I'll take a look later. Joe Master 575, we need a Holocaust Simulator 2019 from Microsoft. Well, join one of their indie, their new, what the fuck did they call it? Integration? I don't know what the hell it was. Join their Santa Monica indie studio development gig and just tell them it's a Holocaust for white people and they'll probably let you do it. Ragnarok Ulfbright, fast start is a fucking excuse to swipe your data. Chairman of Chairman Jim, are you going to stream the Bandai Bethesda and developer conferences later? I am planning on streaming Bethesda. Stratcat for 2. Cloudstar, give us Lost Odyssey 2, damn it. Never going to happen. Papa Giorgio, why is Drew Barrymore on stage? She looked a little scared. Stumbled over some of her lines, didn't she? Carnacle Blackburn, did you wish on a monkey paw, Jim? You got your new Dante game. Amazing 1985, you no mess with Lo Wang. Eric Mo, DMC5, I expect to see a broken PS4 stream. I like the Spike Man. What the fuck did Sam I say video games would be more realistic in 2070? Yeah, he gave his TED talk about the future. Arrow Coda doesn't look like DMC4 universe. Shiva Darling, I'm going to bet that my real life friend will make R34 of the new Cuphead character. I guarantee you people will. Blue Satoshi, Naruto and Luffy shouldn't stand a chance against Frieza. He'd be way too fast for them. The Shimada Bros. Who's ready for Super Smash Weebs? Proud Ornstein. Hey, don't talk shit about Chris Avalon. He wrote KOTOR 2 and New Vegas. Highest IQ in the business. Midrian Emrys. But Jim, it's totally different in DL3. It isn't like you choose between factions and other games that affect the world. It's a unique feature, only seen in that. Jessica Ostis. Gears of Soy. Iron Snarkus, video games were a mistake. Alkirios, no point in streaming the rest of E3. Microsoft has already won it with Battletoads. Not disagreeing with you. Midrian Emrys. So in Gears 5, the hero is an emo chick who disobeys a direct order and abandons her squad to pursue her own personal goal. I know, and they call it fiction. Right? You get it? Because a woman doing something? Okay. Clorox time. Cucks of War. Connor Pothoff, they really replaced Marcus for a girl. Yes, they did. It's illegal to possess these stolen documents. Can't wait for Gears of Paws after the BBC edition. I think we're all looking forward to it. Connor Pothoff, one of my most favorite franchises, ruined. Pussy kills man. New York Soul 17. Hacks.exe. Fuck me, man. Yeah, that caught me off guard, I'll be honest. Tavid Andros, I don't know, Jim. I'm suspicious of this toxic gaming culture. They talk about loving diversity, but all I saw were those evil white people on stage when can the proud people of color decolonize the Cave Beast event? That's right, there were a lot of white people on stage, just not in their video games. Blue Satoshi, so the Cyberpunk 2077 pro tag's a dreamer, huh? Ninja Work 111, much less sports than expected. Better than 2017. Hey, definitely better than last year. Power Cage, Jim, did you watch UFC last night? No, I did not. Ajiranto, E3 2018 Soy Box out of 10. Eric Moe, I don't know about you, but I'm ready to tie off and wake up just in time for the delays and cancellations. Look forward to it. Every fucking E3 they promise the moon, and then something that looks good gets canceled or delayed. Hackerism 1, Cyberpunk, better be on PC. Of course it will. Super Smash Fan 05, Jim, I legit want to kill myself after the DMC5 reveal. I played through every previous one in preparation for this announcement, and this is what I get. Yeah, I know, I'm a little wary too, I'll be honest. Amazing 1985, I'll be playing Cyberpunk on PC Master Race. And Dick Kilroy, will GameStop take my Battletoads pre-order seriously now? Oh my god, I didn't even really fucking consider that. Microsoft has fucked GameStop so hard into the ground with this announcement that it might actually redeem. I might actually bump that score up from a 5 or a 6 to a 6 or a 7. Because, yeah, you can legitimately fuck with GameStop now and they can't get angry with you. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. All right, I'll read through the last of these here, and then, like I said, we'll take a break and come back this evening for Bethesda. Garrick, Battletoads out of 10. Hackerism 1, 1488. Will Cyberpunk be Xbox only? I don't expect it would be Xbox only. That would be actually horrific. Lightseed, glad Nero's back in DMC. Game must run at 60 frames per second. Bow Wow, Devolvers will be tryhard Eric Andre shit. I don't know. At least they're doing something different. TuneLink, do you still watch grown men play with Transformer toys? I remember you saying in one of your own videos you did. And then I don't know what that is. That's VURXFYR? Is that a coded message tune? I'm not sure what that is. Yeah, I watch movie reviews, game reviews, toy reviews, comic reviews. That's kind of the shit I stick with on YouTube. Cake Night, Sony E3 prediction. Superman on Arkham Engine, new Batman Arkham game, Mortal Kombat 11, new Ratchet and Clank, new Prince of Persia, and sneak peek at God of War 2019 or 2020. Last of Us 2. Fairly solid prediction list. Doom Marino 7, what are your thoughts on Anthem? Doesn't appeal to me. It doesn't look like it's bad, just no, it doesn't appeal to me. Ratatsky, I figured out I was a bad person when I realized I was a furry, but your armless child story has helped me realize I'm a real monster. Thank you. Universal Impurity. Remember at the Forza demo when Rebecca met some like-minded friends? Yes, I do. Anonymous. Doesn't the DMC5 chick look like Anita Sarkeesian? A little, I guess. David, Jim, if you were locked in a room with Todd Howard, what would you do? Also, I love your Jew voice. Well, if I was locked in a room with Todd Howard, I'd probably hide my wallet and plug my ears so he can't trick me. Techno Drip. Can you shout out meaningless chatter? There you go. Meaningless chatter. SoCal Chris, so GameStop is going to receive actual legit Battletoad requests this time instead of prank requests for Battletoads 3. Blue Satoshi, who's planning on calling GameStop for Battletoads? I think fucking everybody is. I'm going to. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to do that a lot, to be honest with you. Invader Jill, Sakura looks rad, but kind of depressed that Lara Croft clearly got breast reduction surgery. Yeah, it must have been one of the tombs out in the wilderness. She had her tits lopped off. Connor Potoff, bad news, Jim. The terraforming done by Boogie didn't go as planned. His plans were thwarted by Wings of Redemption. He unleashed his look here, look, listen, and reverted Boogie back to his normal form. Thank you for the update, Connor. Drew, GameStop asked Microsoft to make Battletoads to stop prank calls. I think this is going to backfire on them, to be honest with you. Viking, will playing Autism the game fix my autism? I don't believe it will. Augmenter, why does nobody use the word poofter anymore? I don't know, it's a fantastic word. Lightside Swedish for Norwegian, kill yourself. Okay, mistake Swedish for Norwegian and then says kill yourself. Well, rip and pepperoni. Level 0, Cyberpunk 2077 is the only game I'll buy. Everything else looked doused with soy. Not Todd Howard. Hey Jim, could you look at the Walmart leaks that leaked Rage 2 and see how much else is there that was actually accurate? I will pull that up before the next stream and we'll look over it. Pan of Pans. See hacks for Infinity Legend of Yif E3 trailer. Doing it like a master hacker. Connor Potoff, is Jade still locked in the basement? And if so, do you use ball bearing chains or perhaps zip ties? No, good old iron bars. I like to keep it simple. I think that is the last of them, almost. Oh, okay. Nerdbane, where the hell is the Rising Zan Samurai Gunman Definitive Edition? I don't know. I'm looking forward to it too. And finally, Midri and Emery's. Almost forgot. One big announcement from Xbox. We have a version of PS Now as well. Aren't we original? Yes, we are. Wait, I think one more came through. Stevie Ray Vaughan's free helicopter arrives. Jim, when are you going to tell us about your kink that you mentioned in one of the deviants? I was told it was Jade peeing in your armpit. Also, my cousin wants to know how much belly rubs in space will cost. I'm going to be doing the deviant series, continuing it on, and it'll eventually get brought up. There you go. Duranto, too many strong female protagonists this year. I don't know. Yeah, I'd agree. And finally, Michael Connolly. Hey, Jimbo, hype for Atari VCS? Maybe. We'll have to see what it looks like once it gets going. All right, thank you everybody for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed the Microsoft 2018 presentation of this year's E3. I will be back tonight a half an hour before the Bethesda presentation goes off, I guess. Their conference goes off. So if you want to come listen to Sweet Little Lies, you know where to tune in. Going to go update my report card, get a few clips ready, pull up a few things, have a good time tonight. All right, enjoy your time talking about the wonders of Gyno of War 5. Spread the word. Let them know that a strong, independent woman is coming to save the world.